Trying to get to you and that Bible. Yes. Trying to get to you and that Bible. Yes. What? Oh. Trying to get you and that Bible. Hey, y'all. Good afternoon, good evening, wherever it is, wherever you are. I don't have anything ready. I may have some stuff ready, but like I don't have like nothing ready, because I've been so busy all day. The life of Regina George is never boring. Okay, it's never. Okay, I love you guys. Please hit the like. Please hit the like. Please hit the like. Hello, everyone. Look at y'all. Hey, y'all. Y'all flying up here. Must be real boring out here in these streets. Must be real boring out here in these streets, bro. Y'all just running up in here, bro. Hey, y'all. Hello. Hello. I love you guys. I'm great. I'm great. I see y'all asking, how am I? And I'm fine. I love you guys. Thanks for asking. Because sometimes I be really going through. I'll be really going through. I'm just kidding. I'm a homebody. I'm definitely a homebody. Hello, Giselle, Sonia. I am created. JJ Love, Ro, Noah. Yes, Pauline, Shriek, and Sharon. Hey, Bill. We got murder. Patricia, Colette. Sound that right? Colette, Colette. I feel like it's Colette. I feel like I'm saying it right, yeah. Brittany, hey, hey, Coco. Miss Cherry, Winky Wink, Andrea, Kenya, Melissa, Tasha. Okay. Right? All right. I love you. I love you all. Hey, everybody. What's today? Saturday? Happy Saturday. Yay. Correct, Coco. This is my nightmare. This is my nightmare. Okay? Yes, bro. There y'all go. This is my nightmare. This is my nightmare. And I'm like, oh, King says, look at, thank you. That's camera be on. A lot of these other girls. Funky Fresh behind the camera looking a mess. Behind the camera looking a mess. Yeah, I very have a rep to protect. And I'm like, oh, yeah. Hello, everyone. I love you guys. So what is it? The title is, actually, let me tell y'all, because, hold on, let me bookmark this real quick, because I came to look for Jaguar, Wright, subpoenaed in Diddy case, question mark? Cardi, Kamala speech backfired. It did. Megan the Vegas is okay, she keeps getting caught in lies. Right, and we're gonna talk about them. We're gonna talk about them. Are you gonna sue me, Megan, girl? Are you gonna sue me, girl? Because I don't agree with you, girl. Like, are you gonna sue me, you horse? So it's just like, girl, please. Why won't Hag testify? Oh, she about to. You leave it to me. You leave it to me. Please hit the like. Please hit the like. Please hit the like. Okay? Correct. Making a song. Making a song. Making a song. About to testify. And I'm like, girl, it's time to testify. It's time to snitch. So we're going to get in. We absolutely are. Now, please hit the like. Please hit the like. Over 400 people in the building, 125 likes. Thank you to all 125 people that hit that like. I appreciate it. To all of the 400 of y'all, excuse me. Hello? Hello? Please double tap the screen. So, Jaguar Wright is a bitch. And, I called her the other day while we were live on Coffee, and I had to remind her of that. Correct. I have to remind her, look at here, you're overweight. We don't like you. Nobody likes you, buddy. Nobody likes you still, okay? I know you miss me. Gross. Everybody needs to get Regina George in their lives. Girl, they go crazy when the Davey leaves their lives, girl. Girl, they go from... They go from, the Davey to... I hate you so much right now. I hate you so much right now. Ah! Ooh, girl, I got some good... I do. My virtual dick is... This virtual D right here, girl. Some bitch is toxic. It's toxic. Oh, girl. There's so much toxic, girl. There's so much make you go crazy. There's so much. There's so much don't know what to do when you don't get that virtual D no more. Like, that's all these just problems. That's it. Sean just need to go over there and just virtual the dog out of them. That's all. That's it. Little piece. They go mad. They go mad. While I'm giving them this good, they go throwing it. While I'm giving it to them, but then when I take it away, why I oughta. I'll take it away and they're ready to girl, they rub their children ashes on them, girl. Yes. Correct. I take away that virtual D, and they be like, oh my God. Are you mad at me? Are you upset with me? You mad? Oh, you are. What did I do to you? So all the girls that's mad at Sean, what did he do? Why y'all talk about everything but that? I'll let y'all think about that, because I wouldn't know nothing about that. I wouldn't know nothing about that. See, Armand Wiggins ain't never did it to me. That's why me and him were good. Like, I don't have a problem with him. I have a problem with him for what he didn't do nothing to me. So imagine me cussing him out right now. People will want to know why. The only people that ain't gonna ask no questions are hate natches, the ones that are already hating on that person. So it's just like, oh yeah, they're just gonna come in and join. Yeah, that's what it's about. We're just glad you're yelling at that person. Here flip. But to the curious girls, to the neutral girls, to the girls that ask questions, that's the questions they're gonna have. They're gonna be like, okay, well, Sean, what did he do? Ooh, don't skip over that. What did he do to you? Interesting. Very so much interesting, okay? The only thing Sean done did is take away the virtual D. That's it. And they ain't getting it back, okay? They over there going through withdrawals. Yeah. When they can't get the snortage of pills, they have to, just come over here and just drink in my ambiance, because it's the only way that they're going to get it. It's the only way. Don't you wish you could call them? Ooh, you can't. Don't you wish you could text them? Ooh, that either. Yeah, all of you hoes miss me, and you're gonna continue. That's it. That's all. 562 people in the building. Some hoes ain't said that in months. So hit that number in years. All the hoes that had me, all of y'all say right now, over 500 people in the building, and please hit the like. Oh, you can't. Ooh. Rita George can. Ooh. Over 200 likes. I have more likes than you hoes have numbers. Absolutely. How are my likes surpassing y'all live views? Your live viewers. Ooh. Ooh. Well, I get more likes than you get views. I can say views. Like, I have to use likes, girl, because we don't compare. Like, ever. Police hit the like. Ooh, not 600 people in bed. Ooh, not over 1,600 people. Ooh, not over 600. Ooh, ooh, ooh. All of the people that's live talking about me, please say hello to all 600 people. Ooh, oh, oh, that number too high. Ooh. Oh my God. You don't even go here. Ooh, girl. You don't even go here. Hello? You don't even go here. There's an algorithm. You're just not in it. That's all that is. That's all that is. I just had to come, as Miss Regina, because that's who I am. Girl. So, yeah, your press. Yeah, you gonna stay that way. Correct. Over 600 people in the building. Please hit the like. Nah, send me a cash app. Please hit the like. Ooh, the girls are so mad that we only beg for free stuff. Ooh, I only beg for likes. Oh, Lord. Lord, I'm over here begging for free stuff and I could be over here hitting the cash app, hit the cash app, hit the cash app. Ooh, imagine that panhandling for likes. Ooh, they don't know nothing about that. Imagine go live because you can. Not because I need a dinner. Not because I need some stuff at bodega. Not because I need some cigarettes. Because I had a crack baby. Yeah, none of that. Imagine being on YouTube for over 6 years, almost 6 years, and never having an Amazon wish list for me nor any of my loved ones. Not once. Ooh, well, imagine having a BMW and it's on cinder blocks. My BMW, my crossover, in the garage, protected. Yeah, a real garage, not a shed hole. It ain't in no alley. Yeah, no, girl. Imagine it being on cinder blocks and having a GoFundMe, trying to get it back on the road. A GoFundMe to get your car cinders. I've never heard of that. That's a new type of ghetto. I know I ain't too ghetto. That's a new type of ghetto for me, girl. But I mean, to each his own. To each his own. Imagine on here being saying that SeanDavieWay said that JR from Night and Day, which I've never said, is a P word, a Pedialyte, but one raising your son. That's so weird to me. I would never talk about predators. One, R-worded my daughters, and it's not raising my son. I I wouldn't have nothing to say about SA ever. Ooh, I would avoid SA at all costs. I should. I wouldn't have nothing to say about it. I'll be over here Team Diddy. And that's weird. It's beyond me, though. It's beyond me, girl. Oh, girl. Moving right along. So, police hit the like. Police hit the like. Please hit the like. You hoes make this so easy. I'm here, Flip Regina George in the building. So, have you? She said that her man is suing me. That fat guy in a little coat that she's over there dating him raw because I said that he ate this vagina. I said that he ate this vagina. He was trying to take the rest of my virginity because so I'm half a virgin, and he was trying to take the rest of my virginity. He was trying to take my booty. Correct. He was trying to put it in a booty. Absolutely, it is what it is. Or he wanted to get inside of my man parts. What about it? What about it? What about it? He wanted to give me a colonoscopy rib. What about it? It is what it is. So, your Flip. So she got so much upset that he wanted to take the rest of my virginity, raw. And so I was literally half a virgin when I met him. And she said that he was supposed to be, shout out to Tremaine, love you, Tremaine. She says, who next suing with the no money goes in? Ooh, I cannot. Love you, sweetie. Shout out to Regina Snow. Yes. Yes, been a member for 26 months. Gone, girl. Gone, girl. Yes, Lord. And my girl, Kayla says, I want you and Jaguar to be friends again. Please. Please. Oh, tell her to have a baby. She'd have to have a baby because she lied on having a baby and supposed to name it Helmet, and I'll never get over it. So yeah, we're not gonna be. We were never friends. So like that. That's the hilarious part. People are like, I want you guys to be friends again. When you have to have started, we were never friends. We were never friends. So let me guess, she friends with everybody over there on the blue sponge? Or is they doing content? Her and peers are buddies. I ain't never seen them at lunch together. Um, hanging out together. Nothing. You ain't never seen none of that with me and her either. Where you see us together at? I could have met that hoe plenty of times. I could meet her right now. Ew. Ew. We're at our psycho quota. Well, yeah, we're good. We're absolutely good. That will never happen. So please don't hold your breath because I want you to live. I don't want you to pass away, Kayla, girl. Don't hold your breath. We were never that. So and we never will be. There is no went too far. Okay, she went too far. All right, and how she went too far is just she's still alive. You know, that is my issue with her, is that she is breathing. All right. She wants things right with me, then I need to be live, sitting in the ghetto thinking about. So until then, I mean, because that's just where we are. So she decides that her and her man, well, she kept screaming at me yesterday on the phone, her man, was supposed to be suing me and whatnot, which I'm totes for because I'm known for winning lawsuits. It's just what I do. So she said they're supposed to be suing me, and I'm just like, okay, like, whatever, cool. So if you're calling the cops and getting, the legal involved and all of that, I want to do that too. Like, you're the only one calling the police and shit. All right. So I decided to call them as well. I sure did. So I contacted New York. I did. I contacted the police department, and I wanted to know who do I talk to about getting someone subpoenaed about this trial that's going to be happening May 5th, 2025 with Diddy. So I got transferred over a couple times, and then I finally made it to the place where I was supposed to be so that we can make sure Jaguar Wright get subpoenaed. So have been at parties and people in putting churn in suitcases and all of this stuff. And she says she has all of these witnesses, and she's hopping from platform to platform to platform to platform. Anybody that'll let her up, pretty much, and say all of these things. So I decided to do everything in my due diligence to make sure that Diddy goes down, down, down for the count, okay? So I talked to this agent. That's what it were. And on Monday, I have a phone number. Hold on, I need to make sure I wrote it down. Hold on, okay, I did. Okay, we're good. So, so I have this phone number for the agency that I'm supposed to talk to and that I'm supposed to contact, but it's not open again until Monday. Okay, I called yesterday. They called in the evening. So, the agency opens up again on Monday, so I'm supposed to call again, and I'm going to read it because, like, why not? Because I want to show you guys that I'm actually doing everything in my due diligence to make sure that Diddy goes down. So, they wanted to know more. They absolutely. So I said, because again, this, what is his name? Let me pull them up real quick. We played them yesterday on YouTube during our YouTube show. These people were subpoenaed because they running around bumping their gums about Diddy and saying that they got tapes and the Kim Porter book and all of this. They got subpoenaed. The federal government is not playing about this case right here. So it says, yikes, grand jury subpoenaed a new witness in Diddy case, claims to have SCX tapes and an unedited version of Kim Porter's diary, says that the kids have bigger things to worry about. They should be worrying about when he was beating her, and then to start worrying, when you start worrying about her after the fact. So Courtney Burgess claimed he had footage of actual acts from Diddy parties and unedited version of Kim Porter's diary. Now, look here. This same individual that is going around saying this about Kim Porter and the Diddy parties. They subpoenaed him because they're not playing with this information. They're not. If you got something, then we're bringing in, we're going to subpoena you. We need all the information. We need as much information as we can to charge a stick. If you're talking about you have physical proof and other tangible things, then yeah, we're going to pull you, right on up in here. So why should Jaguar Wright be any different? Why should she be any different? Courtney was on YouTube, this male that got subpoenaed by the grand jury. Courtney was on YouTube doing interviews about this information, okay? They're not playing with y'all coming on the internet talking about some y'all know this and y'all know that. It's the same thing with the Keefe D trial. There's videos from Vlad's channel that the DA is used as evidence against Keefe D, and also as him admitting certain things about illegal activities that transpired in the 90s. So yeah, they're literally using that against him. So it's the same thing with this Courtney fella, the fat guy in a little coat. He's a big pig. Yep, you could be a big pig too. The federal agents say, yeah, you, wheezing and all, come on down here to the courthouse with all of this information that you say you have, videos, the unedited version of Kim Porter's diary. Yeah, we're going to need you to bring all that with you. Yeah, because we're not about to be playing with you motherfuckers. Okay, this is very so much serious. This is not a clout chasing moment or clout chasing time. So why should Jaguar be any different? They were very interested in the information that I gave because I had it all in a row. Absolutely. Even timestamps from videos, including the Blue Sponge, this white man show. She keep running over there too. Whoever that is, don't know, don't care. All I need is the tea. I don't get to care to know. I don't care. Me no care. So I'm pulling up as many videos, recent videos, as I can of her, including the unedited version of the Piers Morgan interview with her stating that she had been talking to multiple witnesses and that multiple victims have been speaking to her and giving her information, and she makes it seem as if she has a case open. She's also saying the same thing about Robert Sylvester Kelly. She's stating that she has basically an open case against him right now, and she has witnesses that have come forward and said this and said that, and that she has them all in her emails, and that they talk phone, and all of that. Then no problem. Not rescue people from Epstein Island. Okay. It's time to stop playing with people on their time and on their dime. So I made sure I was very thorough in the things that I was saying and the things that I said that she said. So they gave me a contact number. One, they took a report of everything that I said, and I know they did because they even wanted the timestamps of the videos. She literally wrote them down. So they're not playing. Because again, you can tell when somebody's kind of shooing you off, because they really don't care much detail. She had many questions. I had many answers, many seats backing everything that I was saying, including the Piers Morgan interview. They were very interested about that, her being on a platform as big as that with millions of people viewing to spew these things, and it's not the allegations that she's spewing, it's her stating that she has proof and that she's working with people. That means that a lot of hurt people that have had a lot of crimes happen to them, are in contact with you. Okay? And they need to be in contact with the FBI. Go back to Tony Busby. When he did his press conference, the majority of the reporters wanted to know, is the federal government working with you? Is any of your clients being subpoenaed? Has the FBI, Homeland Security, has anybody reached out to you? Nobody. From what Tony Busby said, he said that his door was open pretty much, but it didn't sound like he was in contact with them as of yet, that anybody that he is working with or is filing a lawsuit against Diddy, it doesn't sound like they're working with any law enforcement at all. Like, law enforcement is not up to date on what is going on with these people, because again, these are crimes that they are reporting out of these lawsuits. So it's no different than with J. Polar. Correct. Yeah, so I will definitely be following up. Shout out to the over 950 people in the building right now. Please hit the like. Please hit the like. 343 likes. I wonder when the last time the host that's live right now said shout out to over 900 people in the chat. Shout out to over 700 people in the chat. 600 people in the chat. 400 people in the chat. 300 people. Girl, but I'm supposed to go live and talk about you. For what? So, yeah, moving right along. So, yeah, I found that mighty interesting. And, I mean, because she wanted to call police and stuff that and whatnot. Hey, no problem. I just call them differently. So, I will be following up first thing Monday morning. As soon as I drop my children off at school, I will be making a call on my way home. I sure will. Coming right on in here, jumping right on onto this studio, sitting down, write down everything I need to write down, and giving all the information that I need to get. What Jaguar did not understand about me giving her a call is I just wanted to make sure that your phone number was the same, you goofy bitch. That's the only reason I called you. So I made that the number that I gave them to contact you was the same one. Again, I know where you are, and I told them that too. I know exactly where you are. Like, you're stupid. So, you know, like, I know exactly where you are. And you shouldn't mind testifying, right? You shouldn't mind being still, because they're not just going to subpoena you. They're going to subpoena you and all the information that you say you have. Yeah, you don't get to say, these are my witnesses or these are my victims and I'm thinking them, I'm keeping them anonymous. You cannot do that. You cannot. You have to bring them forward, including how the judge just put it with the Jane Does, and lawsuits. If you do not identify who you are, they are throwing your lawsuit out. 100%. This is why Tony Busby has a huge problem right now, because the majority of the people that he had suing Diddy were anonymous. A lot of Jane Does and Jane Does and John Does inside of those lawsuits. A lot of them are not named. They do not say who they are. There's some that identify themselves, but there's more that don't. So as of now, the judge is stating that they're pretty much about to start throwing out any Jane Doe and John Doe lawsuit. It's also why Diddy's team has been encouraging the judge to encourage the plaintiffs and whatnot to identify themselves, because that is important. At some point in time, you're going to have to say who you are. You don't get to sue anonymously. You don't get to sue, and the other person has no idea who you are. No idea, like, you have to identify yourself so that they can identify the situation. You don't fully prepared to sue them, but they have no information on you. They have no defense prepared because they don't know anything about you. They have no idea. You could be anybody saying these things, especially the person like Diddy, who has encountered the hundreds of thousands of people in his lifetime. That's not a John Doe, Jane Doe. That's not it. So I get people wanting to withhold their identity so that they don't have to be publicly scrutinized and stuff like that. But at the same time, you do need to say who you are. It's going to get to the point to where you're going to take this law forward. Everybody has to be prepared. You need to be prepared for what they have, and they need to be prepared as well. So that's just what that word. So it's the same thing with her. So I am excited to see all of these witnesses and the groups and whatnot that she's working with, because the federal government definitely wants all of that information. And she states that she is a credible witness, that she has seen these things. So that makes her a witness right there. I sent them all of the clips stating that she was at Diddy parties, that she knows about the tunnels. I sent them the clips of her stating that she was the first one to say all of this stuff about Diddy and all of that. I also sent them clips of her stating that she herself used to traffic women. Correct. I said, as far as I'm concerned, she was a part of it. She's an enabler. As far as I'm concerned, she was all the stuff she said she was on. Look at here. Here's the clip of her stating that she was a sex worker. You know, all of that. She was there. She absolutely was. I believe her. I hope you do too. She was there. Sure was. Yeah, she wasn't just there as a participant or there as a party goer. She was also complicit. Here's proof. Correct. Here's a video of her stating that an artist, Christopher Williams, she walked in and he was giving Diddy fellatio during office hours. Please hit the like. Please hit the like. Please hit the like. Over 900 people in the building. 409 likes. We're almost to the 500 likes. Thank y'all so much. I really appreciate it. So, yeah, I'm very interested. And I will call every day. Every single day. She's telling the truth, right? So it shouldn't be a problem. I want her subpoenaed. She should be subpoenaed. Why shouldn't she? She's a witness. Hello? If she can go on all of these platforms and state all of these legal activities that happen, why can't she do it? She says she want Diddy to go down. Prove it. Bitch. Please hit the like. Please hit the like. Please hit the like. Shout out to Hollywood Essie for gifting me a super sticker. Thank you, sweetheart. I love you, girl. Thank you so much. I'm just saying, what's wrong with it? I don't see what's wrong with what I'm doing. If she could go run around on all these platforms and say all these things about people, why can't she do it on the stand? What's the problem? You telling the truth. I even asked if they could give her immunity from her warrant. I said she might be scared because she got a warrant. Is there any way we can take care of that? I said, there to take care of that. Like, she has a warrant, yeah. Even the lady laughed. It tickled her. Even, she said that was a whole nother story that is out of her jurisdiction. Like, but I did ask. I did. I'm like, because she got a warrant, so she might be a little piece of scared. Think she get down there and question as soon as as soon as she walk in the building, click up, click up, so as soon as she get down there, you have the right to remain silent. So yeah, so I said, can we do something about that warrant? Please take that away so that she can testify. Because you don't even need me as a star witness. I got you a star. Oh, I got a witness for you. Yeah. I got a witness for you, girl. Here you go, federal agents. Here you go. Correct. Correct. And I will be calling Homeland Security on Monday, too. I want to let them know you have someone that only saw the After King, did it herself. Shut up the 1,000 people in the building. Please hit the like. Please hit the like. 435 likes. Fast track to 1,000 likes. Thank you so much. I love you all. I love you all. I love you all. Thank you to everyone who has already got that screen. I really appreciate it. So, yeah, I feel like it's fair. What's the problem? What is the issue? Yes, I'm calling Homeland Security. Homeland Security opened the investigation on Diddy. They had the main investigation that was going on. They were the one that did the raids. That wasn't narcotics that did that raid. No, that was Homeland Security. They came looking for people. Yeah, Homeland Security came looking for people. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. They came looking for people. I want to help them locate one. Jaguar, right? Yeah, y'all need to get that psycho down there with y'all and talk to her. Oh, and trust me, Jaguar, I made you look as sane as possible. I made you look as sane. I made you look so sane. Correct. I made it look like you ain't on no meds because you don't take them. So I made you look negative lithium. That's how I made it look. I did that. Yes, I said take her immediately. She will blow this case wide open. She is your girl. She is your girl. And she done said everything y'all need. She said she's literally been there. This is a witness. A witness and I'm a girl. I said, we need her. We need her. Okay, she is going to take them down. Okay, the prosecution needs her. She is the one. At this point in time, Cassie could go lay down somewhere. Oh, correct. Cassie could go lay down. We don't even need her no more. Cassie could go outside and play a double dutch with her babies. And I'm a girl. We don't even need her. Okay, for who we got, we good. She saw everything. Correct. Correct. She lost her son of all of this. Yeah, we have the perfect person. Don't ever say I do nothing for you, federal government. Don't ever say I do. Not my son. Don't ever say I give y'all nothing. Correct. I will call every day. I am not playing. I will call every day. I'm going to do my civic duty. I sure am. Because I'm surprised nobody else has done it. I'm like, well, she's a witness. If they are making this man Courtney, because he did an interview, and he did a few, I think he did like two or three interviews, and he got subpoenaed. Okay, so that information was sent to the federal government or to the prosecution. Their team got a hold of it in some way, shape, or form, and they got a subpoena. Bring him in. We want to talk to him and have him bring all of the stuff that he was talking about. Have him bring in all of the tapes, bring in a diary, a Kim's, and come on up here. That's what that were. So he was at court yesterday with his attorney about his subpoena. Hmm. So why shouldn't Jaguar? That's not fair. That's not fair. Courtney ain't the only one out here, on YouTube and on the TikTok and on the IG. Yeah. Mm. Leticia says Courtney took those tapes too. Well, I didn't say Courtney was lying. That's why he got subpoenaed for that, because he said that he had tapes. She said that she was on tapes. She should be subpoenaed just because she said she was on them. She said that she was, not only was she on tapes, but she was at the party. She can attest to a lot of the things that Cassie said, that Rashard said. She needs to be subpoenaed. Just like Kalina, she'll end up getting subpoenaed if they end up bringing criminal charges against Diddy for what happened to Don, or subpoenaing her for allegedly what happened to Cassie that she witnessed. But she will be subpoenaed in some way, shape, or form. Before it's all said and done, she'll be up in there. Sure will. So why does you feel like she's any different? They called Courtney down. He brought in his proof. She needs to do the same thing. So he turned in tapes and diaries and stuff like that. Shout out to him. She needs to do the same thing. She need to go and tell them the years and when, just like she go on YouTube and stuff and say, from 94 to 96, I was on tape. So from 2004 to 2007, I was on tapes, yo. Go down there and tell them that. Hurry up. Hurry up. Yeah. Go on down there so they can identify you on the tapes and whatnot, since, you were there. Okay. Okay. I love to see this. Yeah, go down there with that witness list. Since you're not gonna bring the witnesses because you're lying, bring the list. Bring the list of victims. Please hit the like. Please hit the like. Please hit the like. 477 likes. Yeah, I just want justice to be served. That's all. I would never go around on all of these platforms saying that I know this and I know that about a current impending investigation, open investigation that is going on, and I'm saying that I'm all up and through the investigation, but I will go live and to everybody's platform and talk about it, but I won't go talk to authorities about it. I won't go talk to authorities about it. That's weird. Shout out to the over 1,200 people in the building, 488 likes. Thank you to everybody that has double tapped the screen. If y'all can keep doing that, I would really, really, really appreciate that. Let's get 1,000 likes while we are live. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Run it up, run it up, run it up, run it up, run it up. So yeah, I just wouldn't do that. I would completely have no issue with talking to the police if I would talk to y'all about it. And it's now I see the investigation happened, like it was over. Diddy's been tried, all of that stuff, and now Jaguar was live lying about it. Me sending them they were so interested in the Piers Morgan piece, was that Piers Morgan brought her on there for what, y'all? Who did Piers Morgan bring her on there to talk about? If y'all watch when Jaguar was over that line on Piers Morgan, what did line on Jay-Z and Beyonce, what did, thank you. There y'all go, y'all. Diddy. Isn't there an open investigation on who? Who is there an open investigation on? Okay, right. So if there's an open investigation done on the same person that a person with the stature of Piers Morgan brought her onto, why would the police not be interested in that? He brought her on there as a vindication. Did he not ask her if she felt vindicated because she's saying all this stuff about Diddy for years? And more reason for her to be subpoenaed. I said, oh yeah, she was on the broadcast as big as Piers Morgan. Yeah, with all these allegations and whatnot. That's why her being on there, see, she's dumb, but she's not dumb. That's why Jaguar switched it to Jay-Z, because she knows there's been an open investigation going on right now. And also, you notice she watched her wording, because on YouTube, she does not watch her wording. She does not. But she watched her wording on there. She said that it was witness accounts. But on YouTube, it's your account. On YouTube, you went to the parties. On YouTube, you've been around Diddy, all of that. Now it's witness accounts. So witnesses said this to you, not you. These are not statements from things that you saw. These are witness accounts of things that they've allegedly been through. Well, when did that happen? Because you said about, that's why I was surprised, because you can, on my YouTube, she is on my channel. You can hear it clear as day. She said not only did she date Jay-Z after the whole Megan is song, Megan is song, making this song, crying. After that, not my son. She said that she was sleeping with him, and then she had got pregnant by him, and he got mad at her and put his hands on her because she wouldn't got rid of the baby. Correct. It's YouTube. Literally, under videos. It's on Coffee as well. She said she got pregnant by him, and he got mad at her because she got rid of the baby. Why didn't she say that on Piers Morgan show? She said that it's literally on my YouTube. It's over here. You ain't even got to go to Coffee. It's. She says she got pregnant by him. She said that she used to stay. That he used to make her go over to his aunt's apartment. It wasn't even her apartment or his apartment. It was his aunt's place. And she ended up getting pregnant by him. And she didn't want to keep a baby of the devil. Although you were sleeping with him, allegedly. And she ended up going to get rid of the baby. Correct. Brenda. So, and I'm a girl. And then, yeah. He was mad at her. He was putting his hands on her because she got rid of his baby, the first Blue Ivy. So yeah, that's what she said. So I said, so did you forget that when you went on Piers? That's weird. Shout out to over the 1,300 people in the building. Please hit the like. 542 likes. Thank you so much on the fast track to 1,000 likes. So yeah, I was surprised. I was like, oh, that's weird. I would have thought that she would have yelled to the mountaintop. You know, she's stated over here on YouTube multiple times. We have that on recording too, that she was the first Beyonce. So why not, that adds validity to what you are alleging about Jay-Z, because people are going to wonder, like, well, why would you say that about Jay-Z and Beyonce? Like, you don't even know them. Like, why would you say that? Because the performance on stage make you know a person. No, it does not. No, it doesn't. A lot of celebrities or people in the industry, the music industry, meet each other during performances. Be the first time they ever met the person or spoke to them, and whatnot. And it'd be the last time with a lot of them too, you know. It's not like they call on each other after. I mean, it depends on the chemistry. Overall, it's just that we got a job to do. Let's do it and let's get out of here. Let's do it and get on off the stage. That's just what that were. But she dated him. They was going together. Tell them hoes we go together. And she had got pregnant by him. I'm like, well, how does all of that come from a performance? Because after that night of her performing with Jay-Z, they were never spotted together again, ever. 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 Jay-Z didn't really become a private person until he started dating Beyonce. If we're going to keep it real. Back in the day, Jay-Z was all up in the club, all up at the parties. He was not shy of cameras. He did not mind stopping and taking a photo. Look at Jay-Z. Look him up. He really didn't become private until he got with Beyonce, if we keeping it real. Honestly. Honestly. But before that, he was big pimping spinning cheese. He was big pimping spinning cheese. Yeah, he wasn't a private person at all. Like, he was, you know, a lively person. He threw a lot of parties himself, and whatnot. Ooh, not because the baby was a minor. Stop it! I cannot with y'all. I cannot. Lady said because she wasn't old enough, Sean. I cannot with y'all. I cannot. I cannot. Somebody said the date. Right. But here's the thing. She don't even know where the tunnels are. Maybe in the Subpoena show us. But she's never been descriptive about tunnels. It's just guesses. You know, is what it's been. But we're gonna make her tell the truth. We're gonna see if the truth in her. Cause I'm gonna make sure she gets subpoenaed. Do everything in my due diligence. Yes, I am. I will call them because every day she needs to be subpoenaed. Yeah, because I also have the audio of that too, of her saying that what Jay-Z used to do to her when she got rid of the baby. She also said that, I have on another recording, she said that Diddy R-worded her in a hotel room. She sure did. She said Diddy R-worded her in a hotel room. She did. Yes, she did. She said that Diddy her. She sure did. I was found that mighty strange too. I'm like, why aren't you saying this? You know, another thing I find strange. Why hasn't she sued him? Why hasn't she sued him? Sue him. Go ahead, girl. Sue. You said that you was inside of a hotel and that, that's what she said. I didn't say that. She said that. Okay? So, yeah. That Orlando interview was crazy. Yeah, I mean, there's nothing sane about him. There's nothing sane about him. Nothing at all. Orlando was a toss around in the industry. He was. He was a toss around in the industry. He was. They did whatever they wanted to do with him. They did whatever they wanted to do with him and then just threw him away. Got him drugged up, got him fired from everywhere and threw him away because he was a talker. Not everybody that joins the elite and all of the things that they do, not everybody stays quiet. Some people do talk. And they have a way of dealing with those people. See, it's more so like they'll take, no disrespect, they'll take a white person out before they take out a black person. So they'll let people like Jaguars and Orlandos just roam the streets, and just say whatever they want to say because they dismiss them as crazy. They dismiss them as crazy. When it comes to Orlando, there's been all type of stuff that I feel like him while in the industry. When it comes to like not the industry, she wasn't in it long enough. Girl, you was in the industry for like 72 hours. Like, girl, what are you talking about? What are you talking about? First album went double wood. The second one went on wood, the shelf. Like, what are you talking about? You've never had a hit before in your fucking life. You've never charted, ever. I mean, unless you count like top 2,000. Like, girl, please. Like, you've never been a star performer in your life. You was in the industry for like, what, 30 minutes? Like, hello? I mean, you know that she didn't have a career because the bitch don't even sing her own songs. She known for singing other people's shit, not hers, because she's never had a hit before, ever. That's why she be as when I, because she'll never sing what if, what if, what if. That's your song. Sing that. I can't blame it on her. No, no. Why you don't sing that? Well, you too busy. Let's take a long walk around the park after dark. That's you. Sing other shit. Sing your. Hurry up. Purple rain. Purple rain. And I'm a girl. But we can't never get no what if, what if, what if. Sing that. If I'm going to the park And she gonna be sing that, slut. Cause you was pregnant in that. Girl, please. And you're mad. And you mad. So yeah, I don't believe anything happened to her while she was in the industry. She wasn't in it long enough. A couple days. Like, girl, I'm sure she them in the same day. Was that trash? Like, let's not act like she understand miseducation on Laurel Hill. No. No. That was the wall. No. She ain't never had a hit before in her fucking life. That's why she sing other people's songs, because she sings hits. She don't have one. So why would she sing it? Y'all don't know it. y'all, y'all don't know it. It's a shame y'all know. Not my son. Or gold shoes, gold hair. Y'all know that before y'all know what she actually recorded on an album. Because none of y'all know. But she says that she was in the industry. When? You like to sneeze, girl. You was in the industry. Choose gone. I mean, girl, I don't. People that done burped more than you were in the industry, girl. People done farted longer than, like, excuse me. Oh, girl, we gonna sit down with that elevator music. Girl, you got your nerve. That was cute. That was cute. That's how I'll be understanding when she was like, I was with this, I was with that person. No. Like, no. That's actually not what happened. You know, like, you're delusional, you know? It's just like, that's just what that were. Like, how many backup singers do we know? Right. It's just like, and we can't even put disrespect on background singer's name, because that's what Mariah Carey was before she was a singer. That's what Kelly Price was before she became a household name. They were all background singers. Mariah was a background singer. That's how she got discovered. Kelly Price and so many others. So there's plenty of background girls that got talent, that can sing, but a lot of them just aren't really interested in it. You know, rather just do background vocals or write music for artists. You know, when they don't want to be like stage, you know, like that's not their dream. You know, they don't want to be a part of it. So they'll play the background because, you know, that's where they like, you know. And they'll also be the same ones that do vocals on like their album, you know, when they'll bring them on tour with them. Yeah, and Mariah was that girl. She was the go-to. And so was Kelly Price and many, many other people. Yeah, Lisa Fisher. Yeah, many, many other singers were background before they ever came out. You know, it was just like, I'm an artist. So yeah. So I can't even disrespect background singers like that. I say, if anything, she makes herself like a glorified background singer, I guess, because she's not known for any of her music. That's why I'd be weirded out when people are like, she's a celebrity. How? Sing her song. Sing a song. Name an album. Like, most people can't. Celebrity? Star? How? Due to affiliation, I guess? Because, girl, I'd be mad confused by that. I'd be like, she was in the industry like 7 hours. She was in the industry for 7 hours. She dropped one album and it was literally taken off of selling devices because it was not selling at all. Okay, blamed the record label, they blamed her throat. Shout out to Tasha Sherry, I love you too, babes. Thank you so much for the sticker. I love you, girl. Yeah, she blamed the record label, they blamed her throat. They said, girl, it's not us, it's, you know, that. Yeah, get with that. Go for that out. So then she got back into the studio, and that album never came out. It got shelved. There is no second album. No, it got shelved. It didn't even make it outside. It didn't even make it on the street. Kind of like her career. Like, it never really made it on the street. Yeah. Correct. Yeah, so don't let her gas you up. Don't let her gas gas you up. Please hit the like. Please hit the like. So I will keep y'all informed on that. I believe on Monday I might just even live. Because they're gonna get real used to us. Because yeah, I want her subpoenaed immediately. Correct. If y'all gonna be subpoenaing the other Courtney Burgess or whatever his name is, you need to be subpoenaing her too. You sure do. I think Fantasia is a better singer. Adam, did you really compare her to something like Fantasia? That's too high. That's too high. No. 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 Bring it down. You're jumping out the window. You're jumping out the window. Okay? Security! Grab him! Grab him! Okay? That's too high. I'm thinking more so like a Macy, Lord. Say Macy Gray is a better singer, girl. Mm-hmm. There we go. That's a little bit better. Yeah, I like that. I like that. Mm-hmm. No. Now we ain't gonna do. We ain't even gonna bother Fantasia. We ain't even gonna bother Fantasia LaBelle. Okay, we not gonna bother Fantasia Franklin. Okay, but we throw a little piece of Macy in there. You know, somebody like that Macy sang better. There you go. There you go. But we ain't gonna tap Fantasia. We ain't gonna. Oh, that. Oh no. J. Pola couldn't do that if her life depended on it. If they said if you don't hit that note right there, if you sing Bittersweet by Fantasia or die, she'll be dead. Right, Carrie Hilson Tressa. There we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. But Fantasia, it's my girl. She may not be able to spell. Just learn how to read in 2019, Lord. Yes, that's my girl. That's my girl. That's my girl. So, yes, y'all got y'all nerve. That's my girl. That's my girl. Who not just blazes everybody? We just say sing Macy, Sean. Shout out to MPC or MC says Jaguar is a never been. Absolutely. Infamous, never famous. Absolutely. Couldn't have said that better myself. Absolutely, girl. Absolutely. Thank you for the speaking spell station. Correct. Now don't do her like that. Macy do not sound horrible. Don't do that. You just gotta listen to Macy because you know it's when she be doing it when she be like what my girl do? What my girl do? When she was like but dreaming of you, baby. That I keep my cool, but you gotta listen. When she be like, girl, that takes talent. I try to say goodbye and not show. Yes. Did you hear that? I try to walk away. That's talent, Lord. About to just do Mason now. That's my girl. That's my girl. Ooh. I like Macy, girl. Yeah, not Macy versus T-Boz. I mean, because they different. Because you know, Macy gives the super ass. You know, T-Boz and not just that keep him protected. Yes, yes, T-Boz girl. I was like this in the room on a Sunday afternoon. You were there. The fuck was I? About 4th of July, I was chilling with my coolie with Miss Chile. Don't play with my girl. That's my girl. That's my girl. That's my girl. That's my girl. I love T-Boz. That's my girl. I love her. My God, I love her. That's my girl. That's my girl. I love TLC. That's my group. Okay, T-Boz is my girl. Okay. Like, that's my girl. So, I'm Little Piece, but I feel like I like T-Boz more than Macy. Like, if I had to choose between them, definitely Team T-Boz. Like, I could listen to all her music all day long. All day long. Macy. I don't know. I think I probably start itching. I think I'll just be walking around listening to Macy all day. I'll just be walking around just clearing my throat for nothing. Listening to her. It's like you're trying to clear your throat for her. Who, girl? Like Jaguar be singing, girl. I be trying to direct her. She'll be listening. She be like, purple rain. I be like, purple rain. Then she go down, rain. I'm like, no, girl. Follow me. Nah. Y'all wonder why the choir director always be mad. Because y'all over there. We need you over here. Got y'all damn nerve. So, that's just what that word. That's just that word. Now let's get into this. Cardi B went up on the Kamala and made a plump goddamn fool of herself. Woo, Cardi B, girl, this was a mess. This was a mess. Shout out to Tasha Sherry. I love you. She said, Sean, I love you, girl. She says, shout out to Just Breeze Pass says, who's better, J. Polar or Candy International birth? I would give it to Candy. I would give it to Candy, although Candy give bad. Although Candy give, you know, when you're in a club, don't think I'm bad. Even when you're out making love, don't think I'm bad. Like, she definitely gives, you know, everybody cheats, but you gotta know how. You gotta buy. Gotta know bye. Like, she definitely gets still the truth I can't read. Bye. Like, she do get a little piece. A piece. Correct. And him and her should just go by. Just the two of them abide. Kick back with their own bye. So, I mean, she definitely gives bad. She do. J. Pola give Newport 100. J. Pola give Black and Mild. J. Pola give Sea Vegas. Chocolate Sillies. That's what she give, girl. Little piece. And I'm a girl. So let's get into Cardi B up here. Why? We don't know. So Cardi B got up here on this stage at one of Kamala's rallies in Wisconsin. And she got up here giving beauty school dropout. Going back to high school. Girl, la. I was like, Cardi, why you ain't do this when you threatened our mind? You got that out. You ain't had no issues getting out your threats, girl. But you get up there to talk for Kamala, and then it's just like, you're rare. So, was Cardi supposed to bring in the Latino vote or the black? I'm confused. I'm confused. Because she say nigga too much to be trying to be up here for the Salinas, for the represent for burritos, inventadas, enchiladas, tacos, and Baja sauce. No. Is she up here representing for Ortega or Red Hot Sauce? Which one? I don't understand. I don't get it, girl. Which one is she up here for blacks or for Taquito Taco? She up here giving soul food or is she up here giving Taco John's? What are we doing? Are we doing Brothers Barbecue? Or are we up here, I could fall in love. Yes. What are we giving, girl? Are we giving I momentually? That's what I hear. That may not be it, but oh well. It's okay. We're going to get that one day. I momentually. Yes. And so my song. Yes. Da tamo. Yes. Any say do. Yes. So, girl, what is we doing? Hello. Hello. Are we Mihai or are we my nigga? What are we doing here, girl? We're confused. Up a given chitlin burrito. So, and I'm our girl. So she gets up here and completely. I like Cardi. I do. I like Cardi. But when people do this, when you're gonna have a stance with politics, shout out to Diamond, thank you so much for the super sticker, thank you so much. Please hit the like, 690 likes. Oh, we gonna hit our 1,000 likes. Oh my god, I love you guys. So thank y'all so much for hitting a like. I really appreciate it. So if you're gonna talk about politics, I think it's something that you need to be well versed in. Because if you're not well versed in it, it is so easy to look like a fucking idiot. Not because you watch news or because you hear somebody say something and you agree with what they say, so now you feel like you're taking a stance, because that's what you give Cardi. You do. If that you pay attention to a lot of what people say on social media, it's like you never leave. And out of the popular opinions, it feels like you go with instead of actually doing your research. I feel like if somebody asked you to name the Bill of Rights, we would get the same response. So I would encourage you to just be more educated on the situation if you're going to go up there doing speeches and whatnot. It's not an easy thing to do. It really is not. Some people make it look easy that come and give speeches, because in order to give a speech, it's like giving your stance. It's saying how you feel based off of basically how you're voting based off of the person that you're voting for. So it just didn't seem like you were prepared. And when I mean prepared, a speech is a speech. So is anybody can write something down and read it like that. It's actually having the putting the feeling behind what you are saying, being passionate and showing compassion at the same time. You did not deliver. You did not deliver. Shout out to Dela. Thank you so much for the super sticker. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. A lot of celebrities like Beyonce and whatnot that have came forward in rallies have done it before. This is not Beyonce's first rally. Her speaking for Kamala, no. She's spoken for Obama. She also did Obama's inauguration. She did the same thing for Hillary Clinton. She came and supported her, spoke out for her. So there's many people that she had done this for. So I just think that you just need to be more educated in your stance. Yeah. If Cardi has done it, she's not showing she's not showing improving. She's really not. Her speech was embarrassing. Like, let's just call a thing a thing. This is putting the music aside, because this is not about fucking music. Like, it's not. This is not about who you are a fan of. If Beyonce was there and did this, I would have said the same thing. Beyonce, this was a disaster. This absolutely was, because taking a political stance means that you are educated on what you are about to talk about. So a lot of stances that Beyonce was speaking on, she's done her research of said things. Beyonce even literally talks about it in her music and all of that. She talks about a lot of political views, presidents, all type of stuff inside of her music. Cardi does not. She doesn't. She's not well versed in the topic. I wouldn't feel comfortable getting up there because I don't feel that I'm as educated on politics as I should be if I'm going to be taking a stance. It's easy to go forward and research popular opinion and other people's opinion based off of something that I could agree with. Because once you get past that part, because this is just a speech. If she was actually wrong, it would be a disaster. Because you have to be on your toes. When you're doing debates and stuff like that, you got to be ready. And these politicians do a lot of research on the rights, amendments, bills have been passed, ones have been vetoed. They do their research on these things, healthcare systems. You gotta if you're going to talk about it, even to get up there and do a speech on something, you can tell if a person is actually passionate about it. So I don't feel like this was Cardi B said herself up here, this is something that she always wanted to do. So since it's something that she always wanted to do, you would have thought that she would have been more prepared for it. Just because you speak on something don't mean you know what you're talking about. That's how I feel when it comes to politics. I definitely feel a certain way, but I don't feel like I could go up there and vocalize myself like that and talk about both parties, say all of these great things about Kamala and what I feel like she's going to do, and then based a lot of popular opinion, like the things that Donald Trump has done publicly. For people to feel like Donald Trump is delusional and that he's this and that he's that. What about the stuff that people aren't necessarily looking at? Talk about his first candidacy. What things that he changed that you feel like shouldn't have been changed? Or how did the taxes go up a lot? Did he say that he was going to give certain people tax break, they not get a tax break? Did he say he was going to do something with the healthcare system or certain healthcare systems that were set up in place beforehand? And he did, like, that's what I'm saying. Like, if you're going to stand up there and talk about Donald Trump like that, know what you are talking about. Let's just do popular opinion, because you heard he said that people eating dogs, and all of that stuff. Then you basically want to get on the stage and say he's delusional, or he's this, or he's that, or he's racist. And it's like, girl, that didn't work the first time he went to get elected. He got elected, and everybody called him racist. He been racist, so obviously him being racist is not a problem. So it's like, why keep bringing it up? That's how I feel. I feel like you should bring up things that matter, because then it shows that you take a true stance in following Kamala. I want Kamala to win because Trump has already been president and he already dropped the ball with doing this and this and this and this. Him and defunding things and giving these certain people pardons, and when it's single mothers and single fathers and stuff that are in prison and whatnot for crimes they didn't commit and blah blah blah, but he letting out rap stars and all is actually take a stance. So it didn't give that, and didn't give much education to back, because even if you didn't have a speech, if you feel strongly on the topic, if you are passionate about the topic, you can still talk. Like it's like she was completely lost, without what she wrote. Why? If you're passionate about this, this should be simple. If I'm passionate about, okay, say I'm in a relationship with Diamond. If I'm passionate about her, I don't need to write my vows down. Speak, and it'll just come to me, because I'm passionate about you. So even if I wrote my vows down and I was waiting for somebody to bring me my vows, I can start just because because I love you. Because I know how I feel about you. Some people, it's not easy for them to express themselves like how others can, or communicate how other people can. So sometimes they do need a little help, by like writing things down, and things like that. But if you're passionate about something, you shouldn't need to speak. I mean, it's here, like it's in here. Passion comes from, the heart, So, but I will stumble over their words and stuff like that. You get super nervous. Everybody gets nervous. So I don't knock her for getting nervous. It was a lot of people, at the rally, a lot of eyes on her, camera crews, all of this stuff. Yeah, it can be nerve rattling. But I mean, no matter how famous you are, everybody gets nervous. It's normal. But I just feel like it backfired, because Cardi has made it seem as if she's been very passionate about politics and whatnot. And she has been very vocal in the past on politics. That's why I thought cute idea for her speaking. But when she did speak, it's kind of just like, because again, if you're passionate about something, having a speech or not, like having all that dead air and this, like this is not the time for this. And then my thing about it is, I honestly think that Cardi went up there and tried to wing it. I do. Because it was a phone. How does she not have the phone? When she was looking for patients and all of that. It was a phone. Girl, why you... She should have handed you that as she was walking out. It's like, I feel like she got up there, she got nervous. She was gonna wing it. She had wrote stuff down, and I feel like she was trying to either remember it off the dome, or because she felt like she was passionate about it, she could just, talk, and got up there and drew a blank, like a deer in headlights. Because that just doesn't make sense. Because Patience wasn't even near her. Wasn't even near her, So it does get, I don't know if the she didn't say about the teleprompter messing up, because most people use a teleprompter. It's easier to use a teleprompter because you get to keep looking forward, instead of like how she was looking down onto the phone. To me, it was unprofessional. This is not the time for that, Beyonce and Kelly, her mother Tina, they did not come out there like that, and those women, everything that they read was not written down, was not written down. A lot of it was coming from the heart. Passion is where it was coming from. So yeah, I just feel like she was ill prepared. She wasn't ready. And I think this speaks volumes about how she truly does feel political wise. It gives that you're not really well versed in politics. You're not. You're not. I heard the teleprompter messed up. I doubt that. I doubt that, because it's still something that they would have fixed immediately. And with teleprompters, as you're coming to the stage, teleprompter's usually already up. So I don't even feel like they bought her out there that teleprompter wasn't working. If it wasn't working properly, if they were having a glitch, to prevent this, because that's what happened, a bunch of dead air and whatnot. To this, I don't think they would have let her come out on stage. It's a live rally, so I think if it would have taken 5 minutes to fix it, no big deal. Just keep her back here until we get that teleprompter taken care of, and whatnot. So I just don't feel that way. And other people spoke before her. It was fine. It was working fine with them. So I don't know. Maybe she just. I feel like she was just gonna wing it, because she kept calling Patience for that phone. It's like, why wouldn't you just have the phone with you? Like, why, So yeah, but let's listen. So if you haven't heard it, we're going to listen to it right now. It's not long. It's about 11 minutes long. So we're going to listen to it right now, but I definitely think it backfired. Her trying to show a political stance. I do feel like Cardi, even in the future, would have probably tried to run for office in some way, shape, or form, rather mayor or something like that. You could tell she really does enjoy politics. I just don't think that she understands politics. People go to school for years to fully understand everything that's going on in politics. It's a broad topic. It's not a, yeah.
What's up, Milwaukee? How you guys doing? I'm nervous. I'm excited. What's up, y'all? One second, guys. 1 second.
This is why I'm confused. Because you could have just kept warming the crowd up at that point. I mean, if you truly were, if something, because I thought when she was pointing forward, that she's pointing at the teleprompter. So I'm like, okay, well, did the teleprompter go out? Because sometimes that happens. It does. Sometimes it can happen while you live, while you mid talking. But it really doesn't give that. It gives that she was looking for Patience, is what I was told, that she was pointing like at Patience. But she was pointing up. So I'm like, okay, well, is she pointing at the teleprompter? Because even if the teleprompter is out, you just go with it. You just start talking. Like she was doing then. She could have just kept going. Shout out to Kamala. Y'all excited to see her. Scream if you here for Kamala. I mean, you just wing it, at that point. She's a performer, so it shouldn't have been hard for you to keep it going. And you could tell it was something going on. I do feel like there may have been with the teleprompter, but that wasn't the report. And then Cardi did speak. I don't know if she said the teleprompter was. Maybe I'll look that up. I'll look that up right now. Hold on. Okay.
Okay. So I don't take lightly the call. Sorry, guys. I'm a little nervous.
So that's what I'm saying. Like, well, why? Because if the teleprompter went out on me and I was up there on stage, I would have just said something about teleprompter. I would be like, hold on, guys, a little technical difficulty with the teleprompter, but we getting it together. But how y'all? She didn't say nothing about that. She just said, I'm nervous. Why not say something about teleprompter? I don't know. But let's keep.
I need patience over here. Patience, where are you, girl?
See, she looking for patience. She ain't saying no teleprompter. Because I would have been talking about teleprompter. I would be like, can somebody get this done? What we doing with teleprompter? Yeah, we getting it together? You know, but this is very cringy. Very cringy. I almost feel bad for her.
I need patience over here. No one's
It's like you is
this,
at
but Amazon
a rally calling for patience. Like, girl.
every single month. And here's how you.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Hold on. How you guys doing tonight? How you guys doing tonight? Are we ready to make history? Are we ready to make history?
Okay, so there are reports online that the teleprompter was glitching. That there was a glitch in the teleprompter. She did point forward. She did, and then she was pointing up. So with her pointing up, it gives me that she was pointing at the teleprompter. That's just my opinion. So.
Are we ready to change these 4 years? No. Are we ready to change the next 8 years? Because we're gonna make sure we have Kamala Harris in office for 8 years. Thank you.
So it says Cardi B suffered teleprompter glitch during Harris rally in Wisconsin. So it says rapper Cardi B took to the stage in Wisconsin to deliver a speech at a campaign rally for Vice President Kamala Harris on Friday. But an apparent teleprompter glitch had the performer stumbling before she could even begin. Cardi B was among the celebrities at Harris' third and final Wisconsin rally in the Milwaukee suburb of West Allis. Milwaukee is home to the most Democratic votes in Wisconsin, but its conservative suburbs are where most Republicans live. As Cardi B stood before the podium, it appeared the teleprompter wasn't displaying her speech. Why is it doing that? Oh my God. Block. Sorry. I just keep reading. So for nearly 2 minutes, the WAP singer tried to work the crowd until the apparent glitch was fixed. Maybe that's why Patience brought her phone, so just in case if it glitched again. She had the speech on the phone. Please hit the like, please hit the like, please hit the like. 768 likes. Thank you so much. I love you guys. Thank you. Thank you. But that's not the issue. Because we can get over that, right? The issue is the speech. Because even them fixing the teleprompter and then bringing her a phone, listen to the speech.
All right. Vice President Kamala Harris, thank you for having me. I do not take lightly the call to show up, the call to speak up, the call to deliver a message that's been on my heart for a hot minute now.
Bitch, what? What? Wait a minute.
The call to speak up, the call to deliver a message that's been on my heart for a hot minute now.
A hot minute? Why?
Now, I took my time writing this speech, so I'm gonna make sure I deliver it right.
You want time writing hot minute?
Because I got something I've been wanting to say for a long time. I've been saying it on Twitter, on my Instagram, and I'm ready to tell it to you now. Y'all ready to listen? All right, now. All right. Just like Kamala Harris.
Why, Lord? Please hit the like. Please hit the like. 785 likes. Fast track to 1,000. Like, let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Thank you to everyone who has double tapped that screen and sent super stickers thus far. Thank you all so much. I really appreciate it.
I've been the underdog. I've been underestimated. My success belittled and discredited. Let me tell you something.
Kamala's success has not been belittled nor discredited. And Cardi, you only got one album. So only got one album, girl. So it's like, what is you talking about? Like, what? Nobody discredited you had her first Invasion of Privacy was amazing. Like, I mean, like, what? Who's this? Are you talking about Nicki? Let me find out you up his shade of Nicki. Like, girl, what are you talking about? What? Kamala is vice president running for president. Technically, Kamala is the president right now. Because Biden stepped down. Okay? It's election time during the time he stepped down. If he would have stepped down before election started, then she would have been the acting president. She would have got sworn in, all of that. So technically, she is the president right now. Like, she's there. She just hasn't been sworn in. So, like, legally, no, she's not the president. But technically, she is. Like, Biden stepped down. He's not in the presidential race. He's just acting president. He's the active president.
Let me tell y'all something. Women have to work 10 times harder, perform 10 times better, and still people question us how we got to the top. They be like, how she got there? Hold on, let me warm up. Yeah. Let me tell you something. I can't stand a bully.
She wrote this stuff down. Like, it's just... The teleprompter said for a hot minute. You wrote down, let me tell you something. You wrote that down? See, it sounds like you up here freestyling. It sounds like, you just going on home. It really don't sound like... I'm gonna need y'all to listen. I'm not gonna say nothing. I'm gonna let it go for a minute. And I want y'all to listen to her. She's literally reading what she's saying. Literally.
Thank you.
This is the beginning of her reading her speech.
Vice President Kamala Harris, thank you for having me. I do not take lightly the call to show up, the call to speak up, the call to deliver a message that's been on my heart for a hot minute now. Now, I took my time writing this speech, so I'm going to make sure I deliver it right. Because I got something I've been wanting to say for a long time. I've been saying it on Twitter, on my Instagram, and I'm ready to tell you now. Y'all ready to listen?
I think Cardi is just so cute to me. Like, she's just so cute to me. Like, she is. She's just, it's just, I don't know. She's like adorable. I don't know. It's just, I don't know. Girl.
Right now, all right. Just like Kamala Harris, I too have been the underdog. I've been underestimated. My success belittled and discredited. Let me tell you something. Let me tell y'all something. Women have to work 10 times harder, perform 10 times better, and still people question us how we got to the top. They be like, how she got there? Hold on, let me warm up. Yeah. Let me tell you something. I can't stand a bully. But like Kamala, I always stand up to him. All the time. I'm ready for him. Yeah. And I'm going to be real with y'all. I wasn't going to vote this year. I wasn't. But Kamala Harris joining the race, she changed my mind.
The electoral votes are the ones that pretty much decide who our president is going to be. I mean, we get to vote and everything. It definitely helps. You know, then the college and the electoral votes, you know, they, you know, are who's. It's never good to encourage people not to vote. A person that feels passionately about politics, whether you like people that are on the ballot or not, you still vote. I find it weird, like people that don't vote, they be the loudest people on subject topics when it comes to who should be in the White House, who shouldn't be, you know, trying to explain, because like they can't even tell you what the Democratic Party means nor represents, and they can't tell you that about the Republican Party. They can't tell you nothing. I mean, they really can't tell you much about war, trade. Like they can't really tell you about any of that stuff. They base it more so off of personality versus what the person actually stands for. When it comes to Cardi, to me, that's why I said this is a backfire, because it shows that you don't truly have a stance. Because even if you don't like Biden, even if you don't like Trump, it's not about the people. If you are a Democrat, you are voting Democrat because you believe in what the person is bringing to the country, and we don't get to like it. There's going to be plenty of campaigns, of presidential campaigns that happen, and there's going to be, we probably won't like none of the people that are, you know, being on the ballot. We may not like none of them. But that doesn't mean don't vote, because it does count. It does. It matters. It really does matter to vote. So when you do vote, you vote and hope for the best, because that's all you can do. Vote and hope for the best. And you're not voting off of, again, personality. So that's what that gives when it says this about Kamala. I wasn't going to vote, but Kamala changed my mind. Why? Is it because she's a person of color? Like, why? Why did that change your mind? If she has the same stance as Biden. So are you voting for the reasons this person is going into the White House and the things that they're going to change? Because let's keep it real, all candidates do is lie. They lie, including Kamala. They all lie. They give us a bunch of false promises. They say what they need to say to get into that seat, into the Oval. And then once they get into the Oval, the script changes. They never really have power in the first place. I mean, honestly, I mean, let's keep it real. I mean, the main thing that a president can truly decide is to go to war, and they still need the Congress and whatnot to even decide those things. Again, it's a levels to it. It's levels, clearances, all type of stuff. If you don't have a certain clearance, you can't even vote on certain bills and, you know, stuff like that. So it's like, are these, or are you voting for her because Beyonce and everybody's out here and shit? Like, I don't know. I just don't think that that was a good thing to say to millions of people. I wasn't even going to vote, because then why are you here? Because whether you like the candidates or not, you're supposed to vote. It's not a popularity test, although that's usually what it drums down to. But it's not a popularity test or contest. It's about voting for the person that has the viewpoints that you have are closest to. So if you feel a way about shins and, you know, things of that nature, and this person's coming forward saying, well, I'm going to get rid of this, make sure that this can't happen, and blah, blah, blah. If you're middle class and this person's stating that, you know what, we're going to tax break, you know what? That's what matters. Correct. Because when you rich, the president really don't affect you no way. So any things that's necessarily going on with you being rich, upper class, presidential elections matter more so to middle class and down. We're the ones being affected the most, by whoever gets into office. We're the ones when the taxes go up, the ones that are working paycheck to paycheck and whatnot, and then we got to pay more taxes to. That's who it's affecting. It's not affecting somebody like Cardi B. Not in the way that it affects, you know, the ones that don't have them to live how she lives. So it's like at the end of the day, it don't matter if they said taxes going up on this, taxes going up on that, but you can afford it. It all comes out of money. At the end of the day, that's why we're separated by money, not actual class. Because if we were separated by class, then I'd be upper echelon. Like, what are you talking about? Like, I would be upper class, like super upper class. If it was about, like who gets in the club, who's like popular, like totally me. Yeah. But it's not about that. It's all about money at the end of the day. Yeah. So, and you have plenty. But I digress.
Completely. I did not have faith on any candidates until she joined the race and said the things that I wanted to hear.
Like.
That I want to see next in this country.
Like.
All right? I believe in every word that comes out of her mouth.
No, I don't believe every word that's it gives that because you used to believe Offset too, off cheek too, girl. You used to believe every word that came out of his mouth too, girl. Now I believe every word that comes out of her mouth when all politicians lie. I cannot. I cannot. I'm like, did you write that down? Let me see. You wrote that down, girl. Because when Kamala show you that she's not going to do if she wins, and shows you that she's not going to do everything she said, probably not even 20 to 30% of what she says she's going to do happens, why don't people like Cardi B be live cussing them out? Instead, they be like, yeah, they won, they made it. Well, you said that you were choosing her because all of the things that she said she's going to change. She's not changing those things. Why is that not a problem? It's the same thing with Donald Trump. All of these false promises. Oh, I'm going to build a gate to keep all the Latinos out, all of the Cardi B's out, and all of that. And then he didn't show him, none of that stuff came to realization. All of this funding going down there for this alleged gate or wall that they're supposed to be putting up and all of that. Nobody, buddy. None of that happened. None of it. He said that the job force and the work economy he would create so many different jobs because he is an entrepreneur himself, although everything was handed to him from his father. But he said that he was going to change so much and make so many different job opportunities for people. And, that didn't happen. So, if anything, he just put the country further in debt. Okay? So, because it doesn't matter who wins, we are. No matter who wins, doesn't. We're already basically in a war, and whatnot. They just don't publicize it as much. But I mean, we're either way. It don't matter who sit in that oval. We're, it don't matter who it is. It really don't matter. As bad as this country is in debt, as many countries are calling in on our debt. That's why we're jumping into wars and stuff that don't really have to do with us. I mean, it really don't matter who. Because, if I would be honest, I would say that it really don't matter. Like, the country is way too far gone at this point. We are bankrupt. We are having issues even with certain trading with certain people. That's why if you keep going into these grocery stores and department stores, if you pay attention, there's a lot of stuff out of stock. The main things that we are keeping are more so the things that we are doing our own, like farms, like milk, eggs, stuff like that, cheese, a lot of that stuff we do our own farming. Although we still trade with other countries, and other countries trade with us too. But a lot of them are calling in our bills and trading. The American dollar means nothing at this point. People in other countries can usually basically use American currency as paper. It means nothing. And like a lot of the Asian countries and Europe, a lot of them aren't even taking our currency anymore because we're so far in debt. They have so much our currency that they don't need it. That's how we trade, with another. But if I got millions and millions and millions of your dollars and you keep trying to come to me and trade things with me, but I don't necessarily need to because I have everything I need, and you owe me a lot, and anything that you have, there's other people that make the same thing or even better or cheaper. Why would I trade with you? And if you don't pay me, I'm gonna take care of you. That's what's going on with a lot of the countries and us right now. A lot of them are calling our debts, and with us being broke and not being able to pay them, it's only a matter of time before they come after us, before they attack us, and whatnot. Correct. One of the best currencies right now is gold, because the American dollar don't mean shit, you know. So really, no matter who go in the house, we pretty much save all your gold, and all that's a good currency for any country. It's worldwide, the universal currency. Gold, you can never have enough of it. But yeah, at this point in time, we are, and they try to keep things on the hush, but we know, we see it. Everything, even with Russia, and all of that. Every other month, we getting our internet shut down and all of that because they testing out new things to attack us and trying to figure out how they can cut off all of the internet so that we have no idea what's coming our way So I mean, and so if Kamala, she gonna save us from like Russia and China, although they over there building nukes and they not supposed to be. They over there with cooling systems for cooling shit. And we like, girl. So if I heard Kamala say about that, nothing, not a word. How do you plan on protecting this country when we already at war and there are other people that are putting their target on our back? And the terror alert is highest as it's ever can been. How you plan on protecting us? Do you have a plan for that? Are y'all bringing the troops home? How you gonna bring them home if the people that you bring them home to, they just gonna start attacking us and sending bombs over Baghdad? So yeah, that's the stuff that I'll be talking about. And I don't ever hear Cardi talk like this, but the girl said that she's well versed. I can't tell because this is all stuff that is literally right in your face. You could go on YouTube right now. It's all type of wars and stuff happening right now. Y'all don't think that we're involved in that? We are. It's just not happening here as of yet. As of yet, we are no longer the strongest country, the country with the most artillery. We are no longer that. It's Asia now. It's been Asia. For a while, their army's way bigger than ours. Way bigger. Asia decided to come over here. Their army is massive, and they are disciplined. Yeah. Our soldiers smoke weed and shit. Smoke weed every day. So, yeah, the army's massive, and they don't like us too much. Neither Korea. Neither Korea. Even the one that we allied with, they ain't even fucking with us. So, yeah. So, I mean, I'm just saying. I'm just saying. If you're going to talk about that. Talk about how my churn going to be, talk about that. Who going to protect us? Who going to save us? Talk about that. But, instead, they get on stage and they say this.
I wasn't. But Kamala, Harris, joining the race, she changed my mind completely. I did not have faith on any candidates until she joined the race and said the things that I wanted to hear, that I want to see next in this country. All right? I believe in every word that comes out of her mouth. She's passionate. She's compassionate. She shows empathy. And most of all, she is not delusional. Yeah. Yeah.
What? I didn't hear any reason of voting for a president. Any reason. She said that she's compassionate. What the does that? That just means if it's time for her to open up that thing and hit them buttons to send the missiles where they're supposed to go, that she's too caring and compassionate to do. No, we need a gangster up in there for what may be coming our way, what's already brewing, what has already started. We need somebody real cutthroat up in there. I did not hear any reasons to vote for Kamala. None of those reasons to me are reasons to vote for a president. So this is what I'm saying. It backfired. If you were trying to make it seem like you were well versed in politics and that you be knowing what you be talking about, you clearly don't, sweetheart. Because again, she didn't name one reason that made me feel like I should go vote Kamala. Not one.
Days. And so she joined the race and said the things that I wanted to hear, that I want to see next in this country. All right? I believe in every word that comes out of her mouth. She's passionate. She's compassionate. She shows empathy. And most of all, she is not delusional.
So I'm supposed to vote for her because she's not delusional. She's passionate. She's compassionate. I'm supposed to vote for her because of those reasons. I would rather vote for somebody that is smart, quick their feet, is engaged in the daily events that's going on in America, and knows the daily struggles and the things that should be tackled immediately. Poverty, homelessness, war. Like I want someone who's well versed in those things. I don't know if they're compassionate, and I don't care nothing about that. I really don't. I don't care if they're nice. I don't care. It takes a real sociopath in order to run this country. You have to make very decisions, and we don't know about everything that is done. So when it's time, there's something going on overseas or with a war, and there's a base that needs to be attacked, and there may be casualties of children and things and whatnot, but the terrorists that we need to get there, I want them to make the decision that needs to be made. Although it's a hard decision, it's a tough decision, but it still needs to be made. It does. And if you're caring, passionate, and all of that stuff, you may not be able to push that button. You may not be able to say, no, 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 no. This is why a woman hasn't been president yet. Because of war. All the other facts when it comes to being a president, I feel like a woman can do just fine. But I do feel like women feel more than men do. Men are more cutthroat. You know, men are more, make the decision, try not to think, just try to go find a way to go to sleep tonight. Women, they are toss and turn, and they need time, and all of that stuff. Like, no, she is about to be in what has been dominated by a man. It doesn't mean that a woman cannot do it. It doesn't mean that at all. It just means that there's different worries when it comes to a woman having to stand up. And then again, a lot of these politicians and public figures and whatnot from other countries and whatnot, prime ministers and stuff like that, they do not respect women. They don't. You think somebody like Putin is going to respect Kamala? You think, like, no, she's a woman. So a lot of these people are going to take just because she's a woman for weakness. Like, they're going to view that as a weakness. They're not going to view that as strength. Like, oh, she's so strong. Well, yeah, they're not going to be thinking about it like that. They're going to be sitting there thinking like, that bitch, she thinks she's going to come in here and tell us what to do. That's what she's about to face. That's the energy she's going to have to try to overcome, at this point in time, because it is a man's world. It is. Not fair. It's definitely a double standard. But I think that if you're going to be speaking on her, speak on her in strength. Speak on her in a way to where you feel like she can do this. She really handle this position. The person that was just president before her, the Democrat, gave up. So she's already not coming in at a good time. I feel like Biden set Kamala up for failure. He could have gave her a proper campaign. That old fucker should have been dropped out. So that she could have ran a real campaign for herself, not coming in late, basically, and everything was already going. She's coming in as a late entry. Like, no, it's not fair to her. And I think that other people speak on that. I feel like it's something that Cardi could have spoke on, but why would she? when she worried about compassion and people not being delusional.
Yeah, yeah. Kamala recognized that this country is at risk, that the economy needs to get stronger, that the cost of food and the cost of living is too high. Damn, it's even high for me.
It's really not though. It's really not too high for you. Food high. It very so much is. But it should just let you know that where our world is. It's going to get to the point. Most people can think back to where bread was a dollar 25. Gas used to be 56 cents a gallon. Now look at it. Now look at how expensive everything is. Things aren't expensive because of the cost of living. No. Things are expensive because we only have them in moderation. Meaning, there are too many people on the planet. We are overpopulated. Okay? So they're raising the price when it comes to the food with inflation, and all of that stuff because only the strong will survive. Meaning, only the rich. That's it. So they don't care that food is super expensive and all of that stuff. Oh, well. They don't care. Because if it's a problem, then that means you're the problem. That's how they look at it. If food is too expensive, you ain't making enough money. That's how the government gonna look at it. That's it. It's feeding too many people. Way too many people. And then you have to think about assistance, public assistance, food stamps, things like that. You got people walking into a store that buy $600, $700, $800, $900 worth of food for free, while those same taxpayers that are in line will only $50, $60 worth of stuff and only coming out of school to the store with one bag of food, for their family because everything is so inflated. But again, public assistance, feeding people, is vast because it's all over the country. So again, it's way too many people on Earth. Way too many people. Way too many. That's the truth. Like, let's just keep it honest. That's why food's so high. Because it's too many of us. That's it. It's not enough for everybody. It's not enough gas for everybody. It's not. That's why you see why the homeless population has tripled. In most cities and states where you really don't see homeless people at all, you're starting to see. Think about that. You're starting to see homeless people in cities that don't even have a homeless population. In places like, the bigger cities are known for homeless, like California, New York, and places like that. Florida, places in Florida, they're hot zones for the homeless. And a lot of those places are very expensive to live. Like living in California is not cheap. Living in Florida is not cheap. They're New York and on and so forth. Like, the cost of living is really high in areas to where they're overpopulated. So you think about like apartments and whatnot in certain places, and it's like, oh, it's $4,000 a month to stay there. They do that because it's too many of y'all. That's it. That's all. So they want certain people in the area, people that can afford to be. We're living in the Hunger Games. Been living in them though. Been living like that though. Just a lot of people just don't pay attention to it. But that's why the cost and stuff goes higher and whatnot. They're pushing people on the street deliberately, pushing y'all onto the street to get rid of y'all. That's it. That's all. Only the strong will survive. So if you ain't working and doing your thing and doing what you need to do to take care of you and yours, you're on your own. Because even assistance ain't what assistance used to be no more. Now, back in the day, you could have a job and still get a significant amount of public assistance for you and your children because it's still not you're paycheck to paycheck. So you're not truly making ends meet. That's where public assistance comes in and it helps. Now if you make $12 a month, that's too much. Oh, you make too much money. Oh, you make too much money. It's like, I make too much money and my bills barely any food in my refrigerator. Where all this money? You see, what are you talking about? Only the strong will survive. That's why it's weird that a rich woman up here complaining about food. Cardi B, the only reason why you view food expensive is because you're taking care of your whole fucking family. Basically, your whole family live with you. Grandma, mama, daddy. That's probably why it's so hot. Put the motherfuckers out. Put Hennessy out. Put your grandmama out. Put your mama out. Put your cousins and them out. You take care of too many people. That's all that means. They literally eat by the house and the home. You basically got your whole family living with you. You said that you put them on a budget with grocery shopping and all of that. Put them out. Put them in their own places. Rent for a year, then tell them they on their own. You rich mean you rich, not the whole family. So a lot of rich people don't stay rich because they be worried about trying to take care of everyone, and they don't have the means to. You can't get because you're too busy.
I believe her when she says, under her, buying eggs and milk won't break the bank. Because she's gonna pass a ban on price gouging on groceries. And she told me that in my face. So she better not lie to me in my face.
She totally did.
Yeah. I believe her when she said she will make housing more affordable by providing Americans with $20,000 in down payment assistance. Yeah.
Total. That all of y'all just can split. Girl, you really think we're broke? We are broke. Is she taking the $25,000 out her own pocket? Have you not looked at the budget? Have you not looked at the economy? Have you not looked at the stock market? Have you looked at any of those things, Cardi girl? Hello? Cardi, do you know we have all of these farms here in America and we still trade food from other countries? We still trade bananas, apples, fruits, all of that. We still buying it from other countries, although we make it ourselves. We grow it here. That's how lazy America is. America is a lazy place. Very lazy. We could be doing much better as a country if we were like Asia. You know, and they're very efficient. Very efficient. They're so efficient that they even put bans and stuff on the in certain areas on the amount of children that you can have, you know, and whatnot because of overpopulation and stuff like that. They're trying to keep it so that they can stay, you know, in their country, keep building and passing it on to the people after them and whatnot. They're trying their hardest, you know, to do so. Everyone has to be army, whether you basically like it or not. If you're a man or you live in even like the group what is their name? That big what is their name? I don't know, but they're from Asia and they're like a big K-pop group. And even all of them, they had to take a break from touring because they all had to go serve in the military. You know, like they don't play. They really don't. Thank you so much, Daniel. Yes, BTS. They left tour. They finished their tour and they were done. They all had to go serve in the army. I'm like, why did I just? And my kids told me that because this was years ago. But my kids, they was like, yeah, they have to go serve me and whatnot, in the military and whatnot. I'm like, what? I'm like they have to? Because people in America, they don't have to worry about that type of stuff. Thank you so much, Gemini Twin, for giving 5 memberships. I love you, sweetheart. Thank you so much, sweetie. We are at 911 likes. Thank y'all so much. 850 people still in the building. Please hit the like. Please hit the like. Please hit the like. So, yeah. So I just, you know.
Yeah. Hold on. I got more.
Burnout. We all experience it at some point. It's so important to me that I've actually been working on it in therapy. In fact, with the help of...
Yeah, be quiet.
Yeah. Yeah, she's promising a lot. I believe her when she said she will provide a tax cut to 100 million middle-class Americans. That's a lot of Americans. And that includes $6,000 for parents in the first year of child's life. Y'all remember when they used to do that? Y'all remember when this country used to do that? Yeah. And speaking of healthcare, let's talk about it. Let's talk about healthcare.
Okay.
Did you hear what Donnie said the other day? Y'all heard what he said? Oh, I'm gonna tell you right now. Let me drink my water. Yeah, stay hydrated. He said, gonna protect women whether they like it or not. He said he's gonna protect women whether they like it or not. I'm repeating it. Donnie Dunk.
Can you elaborate? Okay. Can you elaborate? I'm not. Look, I'm just glad she ain't black. I'm just glad when Michelle Obama got up there. Michelle Obama went up there and did her thing. Gone, Michelle, girl. Gone, girl. Thank you, Michelle, girl. Thank you for representing, girl. Michelle Obama went up there and represented. I'm a representative. Yeah. She went up there and represented. So thank you, Michelle, girl. I'm just glad Cardi ain't black. I'm like, hey.
Please.
Boop.
Protection for women, especially if we're talking about maternal and mental health care, is in telling them what to do with their bodies. It's supporting them and giving them the care they need for what they choose to do with their bodies. I don't play that. People like Donald Trump don't believe women deserve rights. And when those rights are taken away, they are nowhere to be found. When a mother's going through postpartum, he's not there to hold her hand.
Oh Lord, not what Offset did, girl. Girl, Trump did not take you through postpartum. It was fucking off cheat, girl. He took you through postpartum. What the was Trump supposed to be there for? He wasn't cheating on you, girl. When the house was a car you when Offset was cheating on you, girl. Sorry, Cardi, that you're going through postpartum, but like, girl.
When a child is in foster care or in a shelter because their mother is not mentally stable or financially stable to take care of them, they're not there.
Kamala neither. Girl, Kamala neither, girl. You got some pictures of Kamala being there or something? She wasn't there either. Is Kamala becoming the president or the nanny? America's nanny or America's president? Like, which one is it, girl?
The people outside they're not there. They're all gone. Those people outside Planned Parenthood, screaming at women's faces, they don't be when women go through stuff. They don't.
They be outside shaming them on the way in and be outside shaming them on the way out, girl. What they yes, they actually is there, okay? And what you mad because what? That they shamed you when you you've done the Walker aborted shame. So I feel like I want Kamala to remove the protest people outside of the clinics.
And everything is possible. Shout out to the single moms out there, but it's hard.
Now you shouting out to single mothers. Why you gonna do that last year? Because you a single mother now?
Trump
Okay, girl.
says he's going to protect whether they like it or not. Well, if his definition of protection is not the freedom of choice, if his definition of protection is making sure our daughters have fewer rights than our mothers, then I don't want it. I don't want it. I don't want it.
Did Donald say that or did his son say that? I'm confused. Did Donald Trump's son say this about the I'm going to protect women, no matter what? Or did Donald say that?
Says he's going to protect women whether they like it or not. Well, if his definition of protection is not the freedom of choice, if his definition of protection is making sure our daughters have fewer rights than our mothers, then I don't want it. I don't want it. I don't want it. I don't want it. We all knew Trump was a hustler, but hustling women, and I'm a hustler too, yeah. But hustling women out of their rights to their body is nasty work. Hustling Americans out of their hard-earned money by selling Trump watches, Trump sneakers, and Trump Bibles. By the way, the watches is $100,000. Yeah, yeah. Made in China, another country he discredited, is nasty too. Let me ask you a question. Wait, is Milwaukee in the building? Is Wisconsin in the building? Yeah. Let me ask you this question. Do we really trust this man with our economy? Our economy! A man who cares only about making himself rich and paying taxes for his billionaire friends. I don't even get a tax cut.
You're not a billionaire.
Last year's Bobby Kit sold out in 10 days. In celebration
She said billionaire
of
friend.
Road's 4th anniversary, we're launching the Bobby Kit 4.0.
You're not a...
Today is your wallet. Tomorrow, he'll be conning you out of your healthcare rights. And that's a fact. I want you to hear that again. Today, he's hustling you with the, oh, buy my sneakers. Tomorrow is going to be your healthcare rights. He's going to take it away from you. He's going to snatch it. Donald Trump talks about how he has a concept of a plan, but America, the only concept of a plan he has is a plan to hustle you. Yeah.
Bars.
Because we know what he's really setting us for. He's selling more than watches and sneakers. He's selling us bigotry, misogyny, division, chaos, and confusion. He wants us to hate each other. And it's gonna cost you your money, equal opportunity, affordable health care, and any rights you thought you had for your body. He's gonna take it from you. Listen to me. He's gonna take it. Thank you, I love you. I'm not giving Donald Trump a second chance. No. I'm not taking any chance with my future, and I'm damn sure and taking no chances with the future of my children. All three of them. All three of them.
Honestly, I feel like when it comes to Donald Trump, just let him get it over with. Just let him get it over with. You can only serve 2 terms. He didn't already serve one. Just let him serve and just gone. Because then he gone forever, Lord. So I feel like, because he just going to keep... he gonna keep joining and joining. He gonna keep running and running and running and running and running and running and running. So just let him have these last little 4 years, and let's move on. Like that's it. That's you never gotta worry about that flaming hot ever again in life, okay? And it really don't matter at this point in time who gets the White House. It's ruined. Like the country is at an all-time low. Low. I mean, it really. Nobody's fixing anything. It can't be fixed. It's broken. Like it's broken. It would take a president would need a good like 20, 30 years if they was even gonna to start to make it. You would need a long time to do because there's so much work to be done. So much. The main thing that I feel like what we need is more jobs. America does a lot of trading with other countries. Instead of trading with other countries, instead of looking around in your house and everything say made in except for the USA, it say every other country except made in the US and A on it. If we made our own ish, I mean the main thing America I feel like we make and we actually money off of is cars. You know, Ford, Chrysler, Chevrolet, like that's like the main thing that we do like make here and sell, because if you look at it, Americans view value as foreign, so we're not even in our own cars. Like we're not, we would rather be in, you know, and I'm guilty of this too, but we would rather be in like Mercedes and, you know, Audis, and you know, that's why a cool thing about Tesla, because it's American made, is looked at as like a luxurious car. But you know, Bentleys and BMWs and Porsches and stuff like that, people view those cars as, you know, expensive and, you know, whatnot. But and we don't even buy our own stuff. You know, like we really don't. Like we would prefer to get it from other places. So it's really unfortunate. If we did more work, that's why I said we are a lazy country, because we could be doing more to clear a lot of the debts that we're doing instead of raising taxes. We could be creating more jobs. Trump had 4 years to create more jobs. We're still in the same boat. So clearly Trump can't be saying what I'm saying, because I don't have the power to make more jobs. He does. He absolutely does. Correct. He absolutely does. He owns too many businesses to not be, you know, creating more businesses. Like that doesn't even, you know, make any sense. C19, did I forget? Absolutely not. He did though. Like day 3, he was the one walking around without a mask on. So yeah, I really don't see what that has to do with anything. Because just like Obama could have had us more prepared, he could have too. He made C19 feel like it just wasn't a big deal until we were running ventilators, you know, and whatnot. So, I mean, yeah. I just feel like that's what presidents should be, their main focus should be creating more jobs, and that should be things that are being discussed. Like when the news is talking about him, they're not showing new buildings that have opened up, new ideas that he's bringing new people to, and trying to open up the job market for other people. It does seem that it's more in-house, that the jobs that he did create were for his people, you know, for people that he wanted to see succeed, not Americans in general. But I mean, he's only one person, so he can't do it all himself. I mean, he's not just the president being the problem. I think the president is a spokesperson, so it's easy to blame things on him when it takes the governors and mayors and congressmen and senators. They all share the blame. They all share the blame. The president basically can't do really nothing with this country without going through protocol. Like he has to go through these parties in order for these things to be done. So you can't just look at it as like Obama, Biden, Trump, Bush. Like, no, it's all of them. It's all of them. That's why I don't have like a hatred towards whatever president that we have, because it's true. It take a group. It's a group effort. You know, so I can't just be sitting here mad at the spokesperson, because that's what the president is. The spokesperson, when the decision made, he's the one that everyone votes on. He's the one that comes forward and takes the brunt, the blame of everybody's going to blame him. If things don't work out, if weren't made and whatnot, it's your fault. It's not. So that's why I'm not like anti-Trump and all of that. You know, it just is what it is. It is what it is. The country, America, is not ran by one person. It's not. The president is powerful, yes, but with certain things, not everything. You know, not everything. No, not at all. So I think that we should just do more making. We need to make our own shit. buy our own shit instead of doing all this trading with other people. I really do. I think that we should just, that's the main thing we should focus on. Reinventing Wall Street, you know, and all of that. I think that's what we need to be focused on instead of, it's not, because to me, it's not about personality. You know, one thing about Trump is very business savvy, and we definitely need somebody like I when it comes to the job force, I would trust it with Trump. I would trust it with Kamala because Trump has proven that he could successfully run businesses and whatnot. Kamala has not. She hasn't, and that's the main thing we need to be focused on is creating revenue for the American people so that people can actually get break instead of coming forward promising them all of these empty promises that you know that the Congress and Senate they're not going to say yes to these things. They're not. They're not going to, oh yeah, take the little money that we do have left and just squander it away and just throw it back to the American people just so we can charge them taxes out of the yin yang for them to give it right the fuck back. You know? So yeah, I would trust him with that before that. And Putin has been a problem. He absolutely has. Donald Trump and Putin have a relationship, a strong relationship, like they're friends, you know, to a certain extent. So he could definitely keep Russia off us for a little while because they do have the most nukes, and I hear they want to throw some of them our way. You know, I hear they want to send a couple of them over here, and they do have more nukes than we do. So I think that you know, he could kind of keep them off of us a little bit, you know, get in favor. You know, type of situation. With Kamala, I think she's a wonderful woman. But at the end of the day, I'm just gonna leave it at that. I'm just gonna leave it at that. Yeah. So I'm just gonna leave it at that because I'm gonna start making people mad. I'm gonna start making people mad. But I'm a realist, so end of the day, when it comes to this country, I'll put it like this: who would I feel safe with? It wouldn't be Kamala. It wouldn't be Kamala. That are trying to go to war with us and whatnot, I would feel better with Trump. You know, when Korea was doing things that they want to be doing, Trump sent a bomb over there as big as a ship and said, "Look at here." You know, look at here, don't you can play with us. I don't feel like Kamala would have did that. I feel like Kamala would have tried to go over there and, you know, and talk and, you know, all of that. No. Not the treaty. They ain't supposed to be making nothing nuclear. And we assume that they're not supposed to because we send some over there and blow all that up. Is what we do. You know? So we need somebody that would make because and a lot of more of those decisions have to be made. They are. They are. And I hope that Kamala, she does win, that she makes decisions. I really hope so. Because we need to show strength. We do. We don't need to be shown, we don't need to cower to no one at this point in time. Like, we're too far gone to, you know, yeah, that's what that were. That's just what that were. So, I don't know. I just want whoever going there, we need protection. We do, because again, we have a lot going on in our country right now. And it's very scary. It's a very scary place to be. A very scary time to be an American. It is. And I think the media does a really good job at hiding it from the majority of the public. I think they do a good job in hiding what's really going on. They would rather keep us distracted with the things that are going on here within America instead of worrying about all of the outside sources. Like, I mean, the world is literally at war. We're not heading into a world war. We are in one now. Like, it is happening. You know, I think with most Americans, we are so used to being protected and kind of like spoiled in that way because we're not a third world country to where there's not, you know, a bunch of bombings and all of that every other day and buildings being taken down in neighborhoods, you know, and whatnot. I feel like because we don't actually like see it, we're not looking outside of our window and seeing war, that we like we're not in one. We are many, not just one, many, you know. So yeah, I think the media does a really good job at hiding it from us to keep control of us because they know if we knew what was truly going on, America would be in chaos. It would be in chaos if we really knew what was going on. So they do a good job with the media to control us, you know, because the more we see, the more we're going to try to do something on our own. And that is the government's worst fear is the people overthrowing it because we are stronger than the government. We are more than the government. We are the government. Like, we are the government, you know? So we just follow the rules and the laws that they placed out here for us, you know, out of being arrested and stuff like that. But it's way more of us than it is of them. So it's truly their worst fear is us overthrowing because we can. That's why times like George Floyd and stuff like that, it was so scary. America, what I needed to Can you hear me now? I'm not muted. Hold on. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me? Okay, okay, yeah, sorry. Yeah, somebody called. But yeah, so yeah, I just think that yeah, you know, that's why they had us on curfew and all of that with the George Floyd and all of that stuff because they were afraid. They were afraid of us. Scared. Police departments being burned down, riots, looting, all they're afraid. We scared the shit of them. When we get together, when we band together as a country and when you fight against they do not like that. Okay? They get scared as and then with George Floyd, even stemmed to other countries. You had people in other countries doing protests and stuff for George Floyd. You know, I mean, it was mayhem. And they were petrified. Even so scared to where they didn't even mind defunding police departments and whatnot. The fire department or the police department that got burned down here in Minnesota, it's still like it's like they scared to even rebuild it, just because they don't want to outrage people again. Like it was really bad when, and not bad for us as people. We felt united. It was bad for like law enforcement. All of, like they were scared. Law enforcement here was petrified. I barely saw a cop. Literally. Literally, we was on the highway speeding. It was drag races, all type of stuff going on here. And the police did nothing. It's like they were afraid. They were afraid to touch us. Before, every time you turn your head, you a police car going to. When the George Floyd situation happened, barely saw him. Barely saw him. It's like officers were scared to go into work. They were literally targeted. Cars getting spray painted, multiple groups of men running up squad cars, and like it was bad. You know, but we were not afraid, and that scared them. Because normally, you know, police, just their presence alone is enough to intimidate people. People, especially here in Minnesota, were not intimidated by them at all. At all. There was no law for like a month or two, like at least like a month and a half. There was no law enforcement. Crime was at like an all-time high here, but it wasn't like black on black or you know, it wasn't people hurting people. It was so bad here that you had to put and I have pictures. You had to put a Black Lives Matter sign in front of your house. If you didn't, your house would get looted, robbed. Just like for real, for real, for real, for real. There was so many Black Lives Matter signs out on homes. Crazy. So it was like letting them know, like, hey, I don't have no luck. But they were everywhere in every neighborhood, apartment buildings, just businesses, Targets, Walmart, everywhere. Because if you didn't have a Black Lives Matter sign up on your house or in your yard, it was a high probability that something would happen to it. High probability that something would happen to it. Where's BLM now? It's right here. It never went anywhere. It never went anywhere. That's where. Where's the KKK? That disappeared. Black Lives is right here. Absolutely. Touch one of us and we'll show you. It could go back real quick. It sure can. Yeah, those dykes didn't ruin anything. Black Lives Matters is right here. It didn't go nowhere. Because we're not afraid. Where did the KKK go? Where did that go? That was a scam. That was a scam because the Black Lives Matter was a scam. What happened with George Floyd? There's been plenty of white deaths that were unprovoked. Police brutality. Where's the KKK? Because Black Matters right here. It didn't go nowhere. It didn't go nowhere. It's not a movement, it's a way of life. It's weird. See, the KKK, that was a movement, not a way of life. A way of life is forever. It's going to trickle down to my kids, to their kids, and on and so forth. Black Lives Matter will always matter. It is not a group. It is a way of life. They're not letters. We are people. So it didn't go anywhere. Nowhere at all. That's all. We're not afraid of you guys. we're not afraid of y'all. So that's the thing with the KKK. Y'all were in secret. Y'all put on hoods. Y'all didn't want to be seen. Black Lives Matter. I don't have no mask on. I don't have no hood. I don't have nothing. I'm right here. Out and proud. Here, flip. So, yeah, Black Lives Matter didn't go nowhere. Scam. What? That's weird. That's weird. That's weird, girl. The KKK was a scam. Yeah, scary white men. That's all that were. Scary white guys. Because ain't nothing scary about us. We so bold. We on posters. We got a group. We got admin groups, public groups. All that. We bold with our blackness. We are very so much bold with it. Yeah, we're bold with Black Power. We walk around with Black Power shirts on. All of that. I don't see none of y'all walk around with White Power shirts. Why not? Why is it racist when you? But it's not racist when I do it. Yeah, because we're proud. Y'all embarrassed. See, ours come from love. Ours come from loving and loving on each other. The KKK was born in hate. Yeah, that's a scam. That's what scam is. Something born in hate, it won't live. Something born in love lives forever. It lives forever. So Black Lives Matter will live forever. That's all. That's it. It's never going anywhere. Yeah, it's a way of life. Again, pass that around at the Trump rallies. It's a way of life. Yeah. The only scam was white men walking around the hoods chained of what they were doing to be seen because they knew that those same people that they hated could beat them. Mm-hmm. Correct. Yeah. Correct. Mm-hmm. That's all that worked. That's all that worked. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Moving right along. Let's get into Megan the Pegasus before we get out of here. So, Megan the Pegasus. Oh, no, not that one. Not that one. Oh. It's under. Let me go to my mama Tasha. I know she got it. Let me go to my mama. There she go. There she go, girl. There she go, girl. Boom. Okay, so let's get into Megan the Pegasus. So, new footage shows Tory Lanez didn't rush Rolling Loud stage as Megan Thee Stallion claimed. Now, if y'all don't remember back in the Megan says I got a restraining order on Tory Lanez. Ooh, shout out to her. We got over 1,000 likes. Yes. Oh my God, I love you guys. I love you. So she claimed that Tory was trying to get like close to her. While he did a surprise performance at Rolling Loud back when he was free with DaBaby. Okay, so new footage shows Tory Lanez didn't rush the Rolling Loud stage as Megan Thee Stallion claimed. Now let's get into her claim of her liumentary. Her liumentary. Hold on, let's get into this real quick. Hold on, then I'm gonna read y'all the receipts. I'm gonna read y'all the receipts. Is this it? Yeah, I think this is it.
He takes my phone and was like, watching you on live. He looked so sad. And I was like, this motherfucker is crazy. I finally had to get a new number. I got a new phone. And I got a restraining order. I went to Rolling Loud. He came on right after me.
I'll get somebody out here $1 million if they can guess who in here.
Y'all make some motherfucking noise for Tory Lanez. And you could pass me up in a mask. You was just trying to show me we could do whatever we want to do. I remember he texted my phone and was like, I'm watching you on live.
So she said she remember when Tory had texted her phone and said he was watching her live. And I'm assuming that's the live to where she said that he like dry pop out, or it could have been another one because she did multiple. But I will say this. It's her saying, I remember when texted my phone and said, I'm watching your live and you look real sad. If he pop-powed you, why would he feel the need to message you at all? If he pop-powed you, why were you talking to him at all? Shouldn't you have blocked him right after the pow-powing? I know I would have. You pow-pow me, deleted. I'm gonna keep screenshot, get all my receipts that I need to have from you, and then that's it. It's a wrap. Blocked. I'm not changing my number for what? Why? I just don't want you calling it. So I just find that weird. Why does she feel like it was okay to even? And then she says, "This look crazy. I have new number. No, 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 no." At that point, when Tory had messaged you allegedly, you said it was glass at that point. Care to explain that? Care to explain that? Why wouldn't he feel the need to speak to you if you admittedly said that he didn't pop out you? You told the police that you stepped on glass. So if he was messaging you at that point in time, because again, people talk about Kelsey sending the bodyguard, Megan's bodyguard, Justin, I believe his name was, a message stating that he allegedly shot Megan. Why didn't Megan send that message to anybody? Megan never told a soul at that point in time that Tory had done anything to her. That is weird. How does Kelsey say something happened before you did? That's weird. I'm definitely side-eyeing that. Ain't that the whole reason they wanted to subpoena Justin in the first place? The bodyguard that was out of the country or allegedly while he was supposed to be in court testifying for Megan? Weird. Interesting. But she says that he's weird. Why would he be weird? At that time, why wouldn't y'all have been talking if you told the police that you had stepped on glass? So if he was watching your live, it wasn't a live of you saying that he had pop-powed you. Because once you said that Tory pop-powed you, you didn't go at it after that. So that's why I'm assuming that he was watching the live where you finally said it. Oh, no, because she did 2 lives. She did a live, and then she had got like mad or something. And then like a day or so later, that's when she did the live. Like, oh, you dry me, because she had one live on it was either his birthday or her birthday. One of them. And that's when she was, crying and, and whatnot. She had one live like, you dry me, blah, blah, blah. So, again, he had no reason to not call you if you had stepped on glass.
He looked so sad. And I was like, this motherfucker is crazy. I'm gonna get a new number, I got a new phone, and I got a restraining order. I went to Rolling Loud. He came right after me.
She said when we went to Rolling Loud, he came on right after me.
I'll get somebody out here $1 million if they can get somewhere help. Y'all make some motherfucking noise for Tory Lanez.
You thought that you could pass me up in a mask? You was just trying to show me we could do whatever we want to do.
She says that he walked past her in a mask and he think that he can do whatever he want to do. That's what him showing her, like, I can do whatever I want to do. Y'all never laid eyes on each other. Y'all never laid eyes on each other. That didn't happen. Here's the proof. In Megan Thee Stallion's, in her words, Megan describes feeling threatened by Lane's surprise appearance at Rolling Loud Miami, implying he attempted to pass her up in a mask. Now, mind you, he had on a whole suit, like a whole costume, so no one could tell who he was besides height. So you about this tall. So besides height, no one knew who was in the suit. He put the suit on backstage. She wasn't on that happened. She wasn't on stage. And it's proven because it's recorded. It shows a whole recording of Tory being at Rolling Loud. And at no time did him and Megan ever come into contact, right? So, and then that's the thing. He in a whole costume. How you know that's him? It was a surprise performance. How did you know it was Tory? Because you didn't see him. That's why I'm asking how. You didn't see him. You performed before him. You left after you performed. Keep going. Immediately after her set, however, because she said that he passed her right after she got done, she's lying. That is a complete lie. Because, however, my video evidence shows Tory only stepping onto the back of the stage, putting on a costume, and then moving to the front to reveal himself, a clear 50-minute gap after Megan's set. Tory didn't even come backstage until around 50 minutes after Megan had already been done performing. So it was almost an hour later to where Tory was even there at all. It wasn't his performance. It was the baby's. He was a surprise. So he was coming out at this point in time to where the baby was performing, which was after Megan. Almost an hour later. So where did he walk past you? Where? If he didn't basically even show up to almost 40, 50 minutes after you stage. You said when you left the stage, he passed you, I'm showing you I could do what I want to do. When? He didn't even see you. And there's video proof, literally. There's proof. Like, he never saw her. They never laid eyes on each other. Never. She made it seem like he backstage watching her perform, all of that. No. Like, he wasn't even there yet. So it's just like, girl, like, it's not that deep. Like, this is why I feel like if Tory pow-powed you, he just simply pow-powed you. Why you keep making yourself look like this victim and, he kept, harassing me and this and that. Girl, no, the fuck he wasn't. What are you talking about? I cannot. It's like, what are you even talking about? Whew. It's giving you're obsessed with him, indicating she wasn't present in the area. Additionally, the documentary uses footage from 2 different events, which can mislead viewers into thinking Megan left the stage and ran to her car at Rolling Loud due to Tory's presence. The clip showing her in a black outfit running to a car is actually from a separate event, and they show proof of it. That's true. That's true. They edited it to make it look like they were at the event and she was running from the event to her car in a black dress. When you got off stage, you had on orange. You said you walked past her, so you should have worn in orange, not black. If you were running to your car with his presence, when did you change clothes? Did you change clothes on stage? Why lie? Like, what is the point of lying about stupid stuff like this? Because she was using it to build a case for Tory's silence. Is because why does he have to be quiet? Why? Tory been in jail for how long? And he still ain't said what happened. Why? It's like he's not allowed. You got people like R. Kelly and so many others interviewing from jail, talking about their case, talking about, getting appeals done, you know, all of that stuff. But Tory ain't said a fucking word. Why? The trial is over with. If she can make documentaries, why can't he interview? Why would Tory not want his side out there? Even if he's admitting it. He could be like, yeah, you know, I did do it. You know, like, who knows? We haven't even heard him speak. Wow. It from a separate event while at a Rolling Loud, she wore an orange outfit. This selective editing coupled the narration portrays Tory in a darker light and could influence viewers' perception of him unfairly, which that is true because it's from two different events. So why are we clipping them together? Like why? Besides to feed her narrative, you know, of like he was basically like stalking her. No, he wasn't. It was a surprise performance. If anybody should be blamed for that, which still I don't even understand why you would blame the baby because it was the baby's Rolling Loud performance at that time. I don't even know why you would blame him because Tori still didn't come to almost an hour later after she performed. An hour later, you know. But if anybody, you should have been mad at the baby because the baby could have told you that Tori was coming as a surprise performance, you know, and whatnot, but he didn't. Maybe he didn't because he felt like you were going to be gone before Tori came anyway. So there would be, let's not even make this a big deal because, no. Girl. Shout out to my girl, Tasha. Love you, Tasha. Hold on. So let's get back into that.
He looks so sad. And that motherfucker is crazy. I finally had to get him a number. I got him a phone. And
so right here when she's talking, it shows her on stage performing that Rolling Loud in orange. And even if you notice with the edits change the background to black and white. And I feel like they did that so that they could try to fuse the next clip from her being at a separate event in the black to try to make it look like, because you know when they make the screen black and white, everything, you know, you can't necessarily the color of what the person has on. But yeah, it's a whole nother outfit. It's like, wow. Which is unfair to Tori because she's trying to make it look like he was truly stalking her. Like, yeah, no, that wasn't that. You're lying. Why do you keep lying? Why not just tell the truth? Like, I don't believe a word that comes out of her mouth. Habitual liar.
In order. Going to Rolling Loud. He came on right after me.
And she says right after. Right after you was 50 minutes later? 45, 50 minutes later? That's right after you? Isn't right after you meaning, because that's how she was trying to push it. She said he came out right after me, meaning I'm leaving the station, he coming out. That is a lie. That never happened.
$1 million if they can guess who it is. Y'all make some motherfucking noise for Troy Lanks.
And you thought that you put me up in a mask?
She says, you thought you could pass me up in a mask? You didn't see him! You're nowhere in sight. Like, what are you talking about? When did this happen? What?
It was
crazy.
trying to show me we can do whatever we want to do. I remember.
Wow. Pathetic. Absolutely pathetic. And then remember at this time, Megan Thee Stallion told police that cut her feet on glass after being pop-pop by Tory Lanez in 2020. She later admitted she lied to police out of fear of a dangerous situation. What's more scary than Tory? What's more scary than Tory? Imagine going from protecting somebody to acting like you are literally petrified of them. What? You from protecting to being petrified? What? That don't make sense. Not at all. Okay. Initial statement. When the police arrived, Megan the Pegasus told them that she cut her feet on glass. Doctors at the hospital found the bullet fragments in Megan Thee Stallion's feet that required surgery. Megan Thee Stallion later admitted to lying to the police in an interview with Gayle King. She was afraid of getting into a more dangerous situation and didn't want the police to pow them all. Megan Thee Stallion addressed her initial decision to withhold information from the police in her song Shots Fired. So she can talk about the situation in her music if she wants to, but then Tory put up an album and he talks about what happened and then she forces his album to come down. Weird. Weird. Why is everything okay for her, but not him? Let's get into the missing bullet fragments. LAPD reported bullet fragments missing in the Pegasus powing. New details, this was in 2021, new details surrounding the Megan the Pegasus and Tory Hatchet Lane's powing case are emerging. Over the weekend, the Los Angeles Police Department said the bullet fragments removed from Megan Pegasus' feet cannot be located and haven't been located ever since, adding that the doctors categorized her injuries as superficial. So were her injuries being superficial? What's superficial about getting powed? What's superficial about that? According to TMZ, Detective Stockner has revealed that the alleged bullet fragments in Megan the ankles cannot be found at this point. This was revealed by Tory's attorney, Sean Hawley. On cross-examination, Detective Stockner admitted that the bullet fragments allegedly removed from Megan Pete's ankles cannot be located, said Hawley. The new emergent information is crucial in the said singer's case. If the fragments are missing, it makes it difficult to prove whether Megan's cuts was from bullets or glass, as previously speculated. Crazy. 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 Miss Rob, I don't give no damn about disappointing you. I don't know you. So I really don't care. Again, nobody's over here saying free Tory, any of that. Okay? You being slow like brr, duh, that's on you. That's on you. That don't have nothing to do with me. Where are these bullet fragments? This is crucial in Megan's case against Tory. Because without the fragments, how do you even know that she got pow? What other evidence do you have? Because the weapon that they had did not have Tory's fingerprints on it, nor did he have GSR. None of that. None of that. The only weapon that they had. But we're not supposed to ask questions about that because she said that. Because she said what? Because she said what? Like, how is it a dumb question to want to know where the bullet fragments are? What proves that you got shot? Too persuasive, there's no reason to delete her or time her out. What is she doing to be timed out? We don't time people out for disagreeing. We time people out and get rid of them for trolling. That's not trolling. Asking a question. She's not being disrespectful. That's not disrespectful to me. I get it because I dish it. So that's the thing. Yeah. It's not I get to say whatever I want to say to you, but then you got to respect me in return. Like, we don't get down like that. But unbiased, equal opportunity. So if Miss Roberts here, if y'all can, please remove the timeout from her. If you can, she's more than willing, because I really want to know how that's a dumb question. Bullet fragments missing. The only thing that proved that she got shot after she lied and said that it was this. How was that a dumb question? That's a valid question. Where are the fragments? In most cases, Tory would have been exonerated just because, or they would at least threw out certain charges. Why still give him that much time if you can't even prove that she was shot in the first place? I think that that's weird. Say he did do it. What proof do we have that he did without those fragments? It's crucial. in the case. And it actually worked out in Tory's favor. It would have helped him. But it didn't. Like, at all. It's bizarre. Bizarre. Like, that is bizarre. It really is. That's weird. Can't these questions be answered? Those fragments missing to me have nothing to do with Tory. Why would he want those fragments to be missing? I see why Megan would want those fragments to be missing when the initial report from the Sinai hospital stated that the bullet was from a semi-automatic weapon. The weapon that they have from the vehicle was not a semi-automatic weapon. Wasn't. That's why I feel like the fragments were missing. Because they don't have the weapon that the bullet was from. They don't have it. That's why I feel like it was more than one weapon in that car. Because the fragments needed to be tested so that they can prove that they matched the weapon that they had. They couldn't match the fragments to the weapon because the fragments were missing. So that's why Megan needed those fragments. She needed them because it proved that she got shot. If you don't have the fragments, you don't have a case because it's superficial. So that could have happened from a plethora of different things. How do we know she got shot? The fragments. So how was that a dumb question? Oh, bitch, you're dumb. Like, you're dumb. Like, yeah, no, it's valid. Even his attorneys were questioning the same thing. They wanted to know more than anybody because it actually helped Tory. It did, but it helped Megan too. Hold up, so no bullet was recovered at all. Yes, when she was in the hospital and they did surgery on her to remove the fragments from her foot and ankle, that's how they determined that she was actually pow-powed. That's how, they figured that part out. But then after that, the fragments were missing. So I don't know what happened from the hospital to the precinct for that to be put inside of evidence. I don't know. But it was definitely the police. Definitely the police. Because when they took those fragments, it instantly became a case. That instantly became like a assault, at least. Immediately. What degree, I don't know, but you being pow-powed, it's a criminal case. At that point in time, if you're not stating that it's self-inflicted, like you did it, that somebody else did that, then that becomes pretty much criminal, like right away. Yeah. So do you think Kelsey did it? No, I think she did it because that's what Megan said. I can't go against what Megan said. I'm not going against what she said. I cannot prove that anybody else. She said it was Tory. So I have to go with what she said. Even if I wanted to be like, it was somebody else, or she did it, or the security guard did, or Kelsey did it. She didn't say that. She said it was Tory. Because this is what the hotties want you to do. The thotties want you to do. They want you to say, free Tory and all of that, because that'll be their argument. Because then you're victim shaming. No, I'm not victim shaming. Her lying ass said that Tory did it. I believe everything that comes out of Megan's mouth is a lie. I believe she is a natural born liar. She will lie to the end. She will keep lying to make herself look a certain way. She will. She absolutely will. She cares way too much about what people think. She will lie to her grave. She will take this to her grave. That's how I feel about her. I feel like she'll never tell the truth. She'll never say what really happened. She just did a whole fucking documentary and we don't know what happened. We still don't know. It's still just all up in the air. Because she did so much lying. So when you lie, it's hard to keep up with those lies. She probably don't even remember what she said in court because all she did was lie. Yeah, Tory may have did it in her eyes and he may be in jail and all. At the end of the day, she is still a fucking liar. You do not have to add insult to injury. Like I said yesterday, it don't matter that she was smashing him with over behind Kelsey back and all of that stuff. Oh, well. shit happens. Don't nobody deserve to get pow-powed over no shit like that. And it don't matter where it was. It don't matter if it was in her foot, the back of her foot, her toe, her finger. It don't matter. Don't nobody deserve that. Nobody. Nobody, buddy. Not at all. She didn't deserve that. But it don't mean add insult to injury. Lie to get your way. Although you're already the victim. You're already the victim. Why lie? Make it seem like this man harassing you and, put rolling up on you and following you. Like, ain't none of that stuff happening. Like, none of that's going on. Why lie and say that it is? Why go on Gayle King in front of millions of people and acknowledge something that you didn't have to acknowledge at all? You made that conversation sexual with Gayle and still lied to the woman's face and to the rest of the world when you could have kept that back burner. That didn't have to come out at all. But she want to feel sorry for her. Overlook my lies. Overlook me being a down badass hoe that was sleeping with my best friend, Lil Dip, or whatever. Overlook all of that. Because I'm a victim, of being proud. Nothing else makes you a victim. You sleeping with Kelsey, alleged man, and all of that, you're not a victim. You going around here lying and further lying on Tory, and whatnot to make him look like an aggressor and a horrible person, and all of that. When people know him to be that guy, that's why people were so confused. Because they're like, I met him, like, kicked with him, known him for years, like, he's not like that, and whatnot. But she had to change the whole narrative of Tory. She needed everybody to look at him as a villain. That's why she kept silencing him. That's why. She wanted him to be the quiet. Because then with him not defending himself, then her narrative is being pushed. Like, that's just what it is. That's just what it is. Girl, please, you got to be at least 6 feet to ride this ride. Girl, please, I ain't said one time free Tory. In order to fuck him, don't he got to be free? Don't he got to be free for that? I ain't said free in one time. She's still lying an ass bitch. What about it? You don't have to lie to kick it. You don't have to lie. She's sitting here admitting that she's lied time after time after time after time, and y'all still trying to make this look like a victim. She not. She was a victim of getting popped. That's it. That's it. She's not a victim of anything else. That's all. Tory was not beating her. Tory was not harassing her. Tory did not take her through hell. He wasn't doing none of that because of her best friend. He wasn't even with her. Please. Like, make it make sense. Like, all of that stuff wasn't going on. But that's how she tried to make it. You don't have to do all of that. If he pows you, that's all that matters. Because that's the only thing he's going on trial for. He's not going on trial because he had been a womanizer and all of that. He ain't going on trial for none of that shit. That ain't why we here. This ain't divorce court, ho. He allegedly shot you. That's all that matter. Nothing else. That's it. That's it. But y'all want to talking about Tory. Tory has not said anything, but she won't shut the fuck up. Tory is in jail. She shouldn't be making no documentaries about him. Nothing. You would think that she'll want to get as far away from that as possible because that's how the bitch acted. Trial and stuff was going on. She acted like she didn't want to talk about it. She didn't want to see it. She didn't want to hear it. Nothing. Then Tory get locked up. Now she want to make documentaries and all that. No, shut up. Move on with your life. Because more do you want? He in jail. He paying for it. What more do you want? What's next? What, you want to throw him up under the jail? You wanted the D penalty? Like what? Like, please. But she want to act like she was in a DV relationship. You weren't. Why did she explain in this documentary how Tory was over there putting his hands on her? Because he wasn't. It was a horrible night, is what it gives. A whole bunch of intoxicated people and all other shit. Because they wasn't just drinking. It was more. Girl, please. That's what that was. So it's not about defending Tory or going at Megan. She is a liar. That is what the conversation is about. But she's mad that people don't believe her when all she do is lie. Why would one believe anything that you say? I don't believe nothing that come out of her mouth. I would believe Tory before I would believe her because Tory ain't lied about nothing. He ain't been able to talk. What did he lie about? But she's lied about plenty. What has she lied about? No problem. Since you want to be goofy, let's be stupid with you. Let's be stupid together. Let's be stupid together. Yeah, let's be dumb. Let's be stupid. Let's go crazy. What you say, Mega sis?
To Gil King. I know they even asked me about this. I was trying to talk about the shooting. Why are you asking?
What you say? What you say, sis?
Yes, I lied to Gil King. I know they even asked me about this. I was trying to talk about the shooting. Why are you asking me about the story? That's not what this is about.
Yes, I lied to Gayle King. Yes, I lied. You want more? You want more, dummy? Like, not a problem. You want more, dummy? Not a problem. You want more? Not a problem. Here's more. Boom. 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 Hold on. Here go more. Here go more. Girl, please. And Megan the Pegasus, in her words, Megan describes feeling threatened by Tory, surprised appearance at Rolling Loud, Miami, implying he attempted to pass her up in a mask immediately after her set. She's lying. She never laid eyes on Tory. And here, and I can put it on the link on our mother community. This music and stuff that you hear right here, that it is because it has music. I have to pause it. It is showing Tory from the time he was backstage, him walking onto the stage, him taking the mask off, all of that. The Megasis is nowhere in sight. But she on this lie-umentary, lying, saying that her and Ray passed each other on the way. As soon as she got off stage, she said as soon as she got off stage. Hold on, let me go to it so you can hear her lie.
He texted my phone and was like, I'm watching you live. He looks so sad. And I was like, this motherfucker is crazy. I finally had to get a new number. I got a new phone. And I got a restraining order. I went on to Rolling Loud. He came on right after me.
He came on right after me. You're lying. How was 50 minutes later right after you? But when you're trying to push the narrative, that's what you're going to do. I break up with somebody, we have an incident, I go to the club, and then I leave the club and tell me that the person that I was with is at the club. So that's like me calling the police, like, the person that just did ... to me, they're showing up where I'm at. What? Hello? Lying. That's a lie. I did not show up here because you're here. Like, I don't want that. I'm here because I'm supposed to be. Please. But then she go run out and try to get a restraining order and all of it. For what? Like, you would think that he was like actually like after her, or something like that. That's not true. You're lying. Why lie on him? Why lie? And then Megan lied about what? Like let me hear you. Like, not a problem. It's not a problem with me. I'll come with a receipt. Unlike Megan, unlike that lie, I'll come with a receipt. I sure do. I sure do. Let me pull this up. Let's get into some more of her lies. Let's get into some more of her lies. And my girl. Yeah, the mammies in the building. Hey, mammies. Hey, you weirdos. Hey, weirdos. Megan Thee Stallion initially lied to the police and told the police that her foot was injured by glass. Megan the Pegasus went on to Gayle King and admitted that she lied to the police. And then on the same show admitted again that she lied to Gayle King. Girl, please. All she do is lie. That's all she do. That's it. But excuse it because she got pow-powed. She got shot, Sean. So it doesn't matter that she lied because all her lies involved Tory. And he pow-powed her, so he deserves to be lied on. But we're supposed to think that she told the truth about the pow-powing. How when you lie everything else? How? She's not going to convince me she remembered the night as drunk as she was. Please. It's not a soul count or a person that had a beer or two or a drink or two. No, there's somebody that was 3 bottles in. Girl, please. But so I don't trust anything about it. I don't trust anything that comes out of her mouth. But she said that Tori did it. So who am I to tell her anything different? I can tell her she's a liar because I can prove it. She is. She is absolutely a liar. Yeah. So it's not my fault that I'm revisiting the board knowing the things that I know now. Because I didn't know that she was a lying ass bitch like this. I did not know that. Like, that's crazy. I did not know she was this big of a liar. I knew everybody lied, but it's like, damn. Why do you have to do all this lying? You did it. That's what I don't understand. I don't get it. If somebody did something to me, I don't have any reason to lie. Like the people that SA'd me when I was coming up, I didn't add things. I make things up. I didn't say that they were chasing me and following me places. And I don't know, because none of that was happening. But if that was happening, then I'm going to say that. But I'm a victim, so I don't need to lie on this person. My truth is enough. My truth will set me free. That's why she ain't free. That's why. Because she's a liar. She knows that didn't play out right. She know it didn't. She know that. Because why won't she shut the fuck up about it? But then as we say something, she want to get mad. She want to sue. She want to... Why? Why does everybody have to shut the fuck up about this but her? Tori ain't making $1 off of none of this stuff, but she is. You think that documentary was free? Girl, please. Whenever you get through, everybody but her has to shut up. Can't nobody else say anything. Anything that didn't play out right or don't sit right, like bullet fragments missing, the main thing that proved that you got pop out in the first place, like, girl, please. Like, girl, bye. Victim shaming would be saying free Tori. Tori in jail. And you're pressed. Nobody victim shaming her. That bitch ain't no victim no more. Like, what are you talking about? You're just gonna get her fried. And I don't mind it at all. And I'm a girl. And I don't mind it at all. Like, girl, yeah, no one, including you. So if you want people that wasn't there to shut up, you have to get in line. You gotta shut up this. Girl, hair flip. Girl, hair flip. And I'm a girl. No. I was a victim. I was victimized. I'm traumatized by what happened to me. That will follow me through, but I'm not a victim. A victim is something that's still currently going on. It's not. It's not going on anymore. Just like Tori ain't shooting her, my abuser ain't abusing me. It's not happening. Yeah. In that situation, I was a victim. That situation is not going on. What are you talking about? I was a victim. I'm not a victim. I don't live in victimhood. No, that's not me. I'm not weak. She is, because she lied. I didn't lie. So I have no reason to carry it on my back, you know, and whatnot. I ain't lying about nothing. I told the truth. Ain't nobody pulling up no audio or nothing of me lying, admitting that I'm lying to people. Like, girl, please. Girl, well, she got PTSDs and she should shut the fuck up until she get that taken care of. Yeah, don't put PTSD on film. That don't even make sense. That don't even make sense. That's weird. That don't even make sense. But she the same person that said she went through therapy, all of this stuff. Don't give her PTSD. Don't do that. In the documentary, she ain't said, I'm suffering through PTSD right now. All that. She didn't say that. That's weird. Weird. That's weird. Ooh, not you can't tell a person healed. Does she have PTSD? That means she's not healed, right? Pick a team. Pick a team. Just like you can't tell a person how to heal, you can't tell me that I healed. What if she feel healed? Who are you? Who the f you to say she's not? Who the f are you to say that she's not healed? Yeah, weirdo. Just like I wasn't there, you weren't there neither. I didn't see her get pop out, but I'm not telling her that Tori didn't pop out her. I'm not telling her that. That's what she said. I just have to go with it. I have to tell a victim who did what to them, and I'm not. I just said she a liar. She is. Ooh, you want me to victim shame so bad? That's not going on. That's not going on. And I'm like, girl, okay, that's completely fine. And I can say right now, I don't believe Megasis ever got shot. I can say that she stepped on glass. I don't believe any of her story. I sure could say that, but I'm not. I could say the same thing with an audience. You don't have one, but I mean. And I'm a girl. No, I'm a victim of SA. Tori didn't R-word her. None of that. You're weird. I've never been shot. And the jury's still out if she ever been because the fragments are missing. Yeah. My scars were not visible. You're pressed. Yeah, these are two different things. Like, you're weird. You don't have no sympathy and empathy. If I didn't have that, I would be saying free Tory. No, see, you're a weirdo. You feel like having sympathy for liars is okay because they were a victim at one point in time. You're weird. That don't have nothing to do with me. Don't have nothing to do with me. What the does her getting shot have to do with her going on national television lying, blatant lying, and then making light of it when telling the truth about it? Yeah, I did lie to that. I did lie to her. All of that. Okay. Says the person that just got off of a trial. But okay. Ooh, girl. Ooh, girl. Ooh, girl. She'll never win Special K. Never. She'll never win. She'll never win. Imagine telling me that I don't have sympathy or empathy and you don't believe anything of my story, which you clearly don't know it, because you're comparing our stories. They're completely different. Completely. What she went through and what I went through, two different things. They don't even derail nothing. Like, you're weird. So to be insensitive enough to say that, where's your sympathy and your empathy? But I'm supposed to have it though. Please. Please. Please, girl. Please, girl. Please. What that dumb hoe say? Just like you jumped on YouTube and lied about yourself being a victim. Okay. Okay. Weird. Where can you point me to the video of me lying? Or any proof of me lying about anything ever said? Like, you're literally talking out of your ass, but okay. Whatever that means. I'll give you the same energy you're trying to give Megan Thee Stallion. You can't. You can. Because Megan's so pressed that she's suing people. I'm not. Like, I'm not going to sue you. I don't give a fuck about you. So I'm not going to sue you. I don't care. I'm going to sue them because they said that my abuse is fake. Ooh. Yeah, I'm not going to do that. Yeah. Yeah, Megan's a weak bitch. I'm not. So yeah, you don't have to worry about any of that. You don't have to worry about that, girl. Clearly, girl, we're built different. So yeah, you don't have to worry about me being that pressed, girl. Girl. I'm done with my live speak life. That's why I don't mind. That's why I tell y'all the trolls sometimes help me out. They help me out because I be done. Like, girl. Get into some more of her life. Why not? Yeah. Let's get into some more of her life. Girl, good thing Megan was you would think a horse was in the building, girl. You would think a horse was in the building. Let's get into her, trying to make the world feel sorry for her. Oh, sorry for me. Woe is me. So, y'all remember this? Let me read this. Okay, the shooting occurred July 2020 following a party in Hollywood Hills. Lanes was arrested for possession of a concealed weapon after he allegedly pow-pow made foot. Now, that concealed weapon is the same one that he allegedly was supposed to have pow-pow her with. The fragments are missing. And when they did have the fragment, it wouldn't have even mattered because they're from two different weapons. The weapon that they had is from the bullet that was inside of her, or from two different weapons. So again, that still would not have proved anything. But let's keep going. And then it says, if convicted, Lanes faces 22 years. In 8 months, the Canadian native maintained his innocence. As new court details emerged, Megan was not happy with the media coverage of her truth and lashed out at those who felt were minimizing her experience. Megasis says, like, I've been shot, and the focus of some of these headlines are dismissing that I was attacked with a weapon while I was unarmed and trying to paint it as a catfight between friends. Why do I have to do this with everyone on the internet every day and watch y'all gaslight me? said the person, because this did not age well, says the person that's making documentaries about it. I thought that Megasis wanted to stay as far away from this as possible. I thought Megasis was trying to move on. I thought all Megasis cared about was her getting pow-powed. Then why lie? Why lie? She says the focus of these headlines are just missing that I was attacked with a WEPN, weeping, while I was unarmed and trying to paint it as a catfight between friends. It was. It was. What was it? A catfight between you and Tori? It's not a catfight. It's a dog involved. Weird. The person that didn't want people talking about this is not making documentaries about it. Weird. Weird. That did not age well at all, girl. But she's a victim. She's a victim. I wish I would make a documentary about my trauma. For what? I don't want to relive it. Especially not every day. That's what she said. She don't want to relive it every day. But you just want to make documentaries about it? Ain't that reliving it every day? Take time to put documentaries together. Are you okay? Are you okay? Weird, right? Oh my God. Shout out to you guys. So we got over 1,100 likes throughout this live. Thank y'all so much. I really appreciate it. We've been live for a while. Oh my Lord, I was supposed to be putting some coffees up to do that. I can still do that though. I want to put up some shows on coffee because we did a few. There's phone calls that y'all want to hear. Some of y'all weren't present for. I want to get those up too. So yes. Call her issue. I'm going to. I'm unbiased. I'm not about to be biased because she got pow-powed in 2020, 3 years ago. I don't know why everybody act like she getting pow-powed every day. Why everybody act like she in jail with them and they in the same cell and she over there still going through. She's not. What? Victim shaming is saying that she lied about getting pow-powed, or victim shaming is saying that she lied about Tory doing it, blah, blah, blah. I'm not going to take that from her. She said he did it, hey. Who am I? I wasn't there. So I can't tell her who did it. With the more information I'm finding out, I am going to think that maybe Tory didn't. Maybe he didn't. All this lying makes you go look at the other side. And unfortunately with Tory, we don't have a side. He's never spoke. He hasn't been allowed to. And it's not like he didn't try. He did. Many different ways. He tried to speak and they would shut him down each time. No different than him suing or trying to get certain things done to Sean Hawley, the lawyer at the time. I do feel like the lawyer wasn't showing Tory's best interest because that lawyer does have affiliations with Roc Nation and whatnot. She does. And not only that, with those fragments missing, I think his attorney should have fought harder to get that case dismissed because of it, or at least the charges lessened. And then I also feel like maybe that attorney was sabotaging him by having him not testify. It's like, oh yeah, no, he doesn't need to testify and stuff like that. Blah, blah, blah. I feel like his testimony would have helped him. But I don't think Roc Nation wanted that to happen. I don't think Roc Nation wants him to speak. Megan does not have enough power to silence him. She doesn't. I don't feel that. Now, maybe now, But back then, when all of that stuff was going down, getting Tory's lives taken down, getting albums removed, and all of that, no, that was not Megan. No, she don't even know how to spell weapon. That was not her. So yeah, I just don't believe that. The silencing and all of that, no. I don't think it was Megan's idea to get Tory arrested at all. I don't. I think that she was completely fine with it being glass. She was completely fine with that. So I just told her that, like, no, no. This ain't gonna go in your favor. You're gonna look wild. You're gonna look like you're an alcoholic out here drinking, not remembering what happened to you. Blah blah blah. You out here sleeping with your best friend's man while she was sick with C19, and they was thinking that she was basically on her deathbed, that she was so sick, whatnot. And instead of you going down there checking and being with and stuff like that, you up and down where you're in Cali, the dude that she would, and I feel like she didn't want that out there. I don't think that she wanted it to like that. And I think what really changed her mind was the helicopter footage. I don't. She knew that a helicopter had her limping like that with the blood and Kelsey and all of that. I think that changed, and I think that whoever told her what to do next is still running things, still to this day. That's how I feel. I feel like she had no intention of getting Tory in trouble. No intention, none. I don't. So yeah, I don't know what happened to her, but I don't believe her story. I can tell you that much. She said he pop out her. I'm gonna just let her have it because I can't take it from her. But I do not believe anything that she has said. You don't get to lie in a certain way, and that's what the weirdos that support her. That's what y'all not getting. It's better to just tell the truth so that you're not questioned. When all you have is your word, it's best to keep it pure. It's best to keep your word pure because Megan don't have no proof that Tory pop out her, not even in bullet fragments. She don't have no proof. She don't. None. None. The little proof that she does have was Kelsey, somebody that is completely unreliable, a known liar. She's not a reliable witness. She's not. They just had to take what they could at that point in time. That's what they was dealing with, so they just, they was stuck with it. So they just, but as of right now, it's just her word. There's no footage or anything to prove what she said, right? So since she just has her words, it's better to tell the truth because then I can trust everything she's saying. If Megan sis wasn't caught up in no lies or nothing like that, I could 100% back her and be like, yep, Tory did it. 100%. But you doing all of this lying, you lying about the initials and what led up to the alleged powing anyway, all of that. It just makes me feel like you lied about so much stuff. You have her admitted that she lied to the police, admitted that that's my problem with her lying, because now I don't know what to believe when it comes to you. When if you told you to jump, I would question nothing. I would be like, yeah, girl, look, now make it say she done said it from jump. I can't, but she started offline. Then when she do come forward and tell the truth, it's like she don't take accountability. When she did switch it from the glass to Tory did it, she took no accountability. None. You dry powed me. I wasn't even looking at you. You dropped. No. Girl, plenty of stuff happened. Y'all was arguing, tussling, fights. It was people sleeping with people. It was all type of stuff going on. But when it came to Megasis, none of that was a factor. None of it played a part, although there is a beginning of a story, a middle of a story, and an end. Cause and effect. Where her is just effect. There's no cause. There's no cause to this. It just happened because I was there. It just happened because I'm a black woman. I was being a drunk black woman, and that was it. No, it was you betraying people, your erratic behavior, and all of that stuff, and whatnot. And then you jump to allegedly Tory. Whatever she says that Tory did that to her, he don't have no excuse. There's no excuse for what you allegedly did. And I say allegedly because I just don't believe. I don't believe anything she says. So I think she is a stone-cold habitual liar, and she will lie to the end. She will take it to her grave. She will. She will take it to her grave. I love you guys. I have to get out of here. I hope y'all enjoyed the show. It was a long one. Definitely going live on Coffee tomorrow. We'll see about going live on YouTube. I'll let y'all watch because this one, it's a longer video. So a longer video. Hold on, there was just some super stickers. Shout out to Jenny. Thank you so much for the super stickers, sweetheart. Super stickers, sweetheart. Thank you. I really appreciate it. And thank you everybody else for the super stickers. Thank you all for hitting the over 1,100 likes, almost 1,200 likes during a live. I really appreciate that. Almost 1,200 live likes. I love y'all so much. Y'all are so lit. I will see y'all in the show. Until then, bye.